Guess who's only half ready?
Is it me?
What?
Guys, who's ready for that sick, nasty computer noise that, for some reason, most people can barely hear? So every time I point it out, it's just not worth it.
Oh boy.
Oh man, there it was! Wow! So intense.
So intense!
Kirby Planet Robert.
Planet Robert?
Yeah, you know.
Who gave Robert a planet? And why is Kirby on it?
I feel like Robert deserves it. Now Hungry Guy is dead.
Oh no. What did Robert do to deserve a planet?
Be awesome. Obviously.
Well, guess I can't argue with that.
Sponge Robert. Video games.
Video games.
They are a thing.
Who made the funny skeleton sound? How dare you? Who dares?
Who dares to try and make the funny skeleton noise?
Sans Robobot.
So what, do you get the Gaster Cannon when you get the
The Gaster
ability?
Blaster.
That's alright, my bad.
My favorite thing about Meta Knight is how he just stands there. I think he was sleeping, probably.
No, he never sleeps.
He was sleeping with his eyes open.
Don't you remember Meta Knight's Revenge, I think, was it?
No.
He's not allowed to sleep.
He's
I never
sleeping
remember.
menacingly, yes.
Menacingly.
Hey, Dee Dee, do something! I'm sure
He's-
regular old cannonballs will stop this planet-sized UFO.
I mean, it's better than the last game. At least he tries.
I mean, in the last game, he didn't really have a chance to try. To
He
be
wasn't
fair.
allowed to cry.
He was, like, possessed by a puppet master guy.
Fair enough.
Meanwhile, Meta Knight just flies a ship at him and it explodes because that is canonically what happens to his ship in every game.
We just fixed that thing.
I think that's the best Halberd has ever been shot down.
Yeah, probably.
Poor Halberd.
Gets shot down in the opening cutscene.
At least it gets a chance to shine somehow in the subspace emissary.
It still explodes though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Speaking of which,
Meanwhile,
I
Kirby
love that
apparently
cutscene.
just slapped through all this.
That cutscene is so
You know,
cool,
as you
isn't it?
do.
That cutscene is rad, yeah.
The whole mechanization process probably made a lot of noise, and yet Kirby somehow slapped through all that.
Kirby is a sleepy boy, I can relate.
Are you a Star Warrior?
I might be.
Game guy is secretly Kirby, that's why he keeps losing too bad.
Man,
That
if
makes
only.
sense.
Life would be so much easier if I were also Kirby.
Yeah, probably.
The camera doesn't pan up there.
Just
Spark!
kill everything that bothers you.
No, wah.
Oh hey, it's the good spark.
Yeah, good spark.
Good old Sparky friend. Yo.
Also, it's kind of funny to have this as the first power-up. It's not usual.
Yeah, usually it's like cutter or beam.
Yeah.
I think fire sometimes.
Sometimes sword too. But yeah, Spark is a pretty interesting
Hello.
choice for first ability.
Hello.
Hello, it's a dragon.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Alright, set my volume thing. Set my volume thing. Is Discord volume being stupid?
It was stupid for us apparently.
It was stupid
I know
for
you're
me.
probably
earlier.
all saying dumb shit I can't hear.
Nice.
Belittling
He
me.
thinks
It's
we're
okay,
funny.
You're right.
Dragon is stinky.
There we are. Okay.
Damn it!
Now we can't say funny things while he can't hear us.
Yeah.
What's the point of living anymore?
You're
To
right.
say more funny stuff, obviously.
Yeah, but now Dragon can hear it.
Oh man, Robobot.
Robo. Chugga is streaming triple deluxe. I'm pretty sure that's an accurate statement.
By screaming, you mean let's playing.
Wow, I got a street pass from.
Someone.
Someone?
Who is that?
Your guess is as good as mine. Oh no, the Waddle Dees are running in terror. Guys, it's
Wait,
just
how do you have
woods.
RPGs me?
I don't know.
Did
Oh,
this
what's up?
do spot pass?
No, it does not. No.
Yeah, no,
That's definitely his me.
that's weird.
Boy, Sword is an awful ability for this.
Use the air attack.
Just,
Not the
just
dashing
do
air
it.
attack. Regular air attack.
Oh yeah, that's right, don't you get the first floor sticker by beating him? I think that's right.
Yeah, there's
I'm
a.
not like super familiar with Sword to know it's like big DPS move.
Yeah, you usually just the press and the press when you're in the air.
The one attack you do in the air when you're not running that knocks you back a little bit is pretty.
Oh, you
Oh,
can
I went into
just
the pit
stand
by
there.
accident. Well,
Oh.
I was wondering where I went. I thought he like mashed me into the ground.
Unfortunate.
There goes the 100%.
That's
Well, time to restart the level.
Admittedly, this first cut cube tricked me when I tried to cut.
I mean, I
to
think
get it.
it's 100% on purpose.
Oh no, it totally is, but it actually tricked me. Probably much easier to tell with 3D on.
What's a 3D?
What's a
No.
3D?
A miserable supply of Z
Battery
core.
drain.
Alright, guys, I'm not even gonna look. We're gonna see what numbers they get.
Heck
Someone in
yeah.
call, tell me when.
When?
When?
What?
Well. Hey, 4 is half of 8. So
Nice.
about that.
I got Kirby emblem. Heck
Kirby
you,
emblem.
Marth! Everything's new in the future. FYI, I mean, this should be obvious at this point. I'm only playing a level once. If I miss a code cube, I can still play extra levels on the other file, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
You do any extras last, or
Probably. I'm doing everything anyways. Actually, I don't know if the extra levels unlock, like, content. I don't remember.
I don't think they do,
I
no.
don't think we do.
Like, you get the extra Meta Knight mode and Pro Arena despite, even if you don't finish all the levels, like I'm gonna say.
I got a street pass from...
Someone.
that's a me I don't recognize.
I'm not even sure, like, where these are coming from, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, street passes are extremely rare nowadays.
I probably got it from a street pass relay, back when that was a thing.
That sounds correct.
Yo, you ever just casually throw a star at a robot?
All the time.
I love the music. Just very mysterious build-up. Thumbnail!
Thumbnail.
Get hacked,
Robobot
nerd!
music is so good.
No, listen. Robobot is the best thing in the universe.
Oh, definitely.
Robobot is so good. I love it.
Like, remember Animal Friends from, like, early Kirby games? Yo, let's do that again, but crank it up to 11.
Pretty much.
Yeah, no, this game was. Oh god, I got a sneeze going on. Hey!
Just died.
I like this game.
I like how you had a whole train of thought going, and then I like it.
Beanie boy!
But yeah, God, this game is.
I've had a few instances of I bring up how Kirby games, they look so gentle and whatnot, but then they get like, then some of them get like really messed up and dark,
Yeah.
and then people are like, dark in a Kirby game, and then I'm like, well.
I mean, like that one time at work, I was basically forced to explain Kirby lore to someone who didn't know it.
Oh god.
And I'm
Oh,
just
God.
like, listen, you! Guardian Ladle!
And the best thing about Kirby lore is there's really no reason for it. Like, the games could just be completely disconnected and people would enjoy them just the same. The lore is just there for no apparent reason, and it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
That stupid butterfly.
you don't fucking need Eldritch Abominations trying to take over the world on the daily, but
Oh hey, here comes that good uneven old 3DS frame rate.
Don't worry about it.
I'm so used to having the game on the new 3DS. It's kind of weird.
I'm
Goodbye,
pretty sure I've
Robo-friend.
I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but like when I've made like game-related stuff, Kirby is one of the things I pull the most influence from.
It's because Kirby
Like-
is a rad good boy.
The Kirby games have mastered like their art to an art. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. I really like the roboticized enemy.
No, dude, that's why I was all about the aesthetic of this game from the top video, preview video thing.
Yeah. It's just so much more than Triple Deluxe.
Because it's just,
That's
again,
aesthetic.
like Kirby has just this fantastical design, and then just in this game they're like, all right, we're doing the same thing, but it's extremely artificial.
I love it. Like, it just works, honestly.
yeah, the Kirby is a very magical franchise.
Yeah. Like, I know we've discussed this already, but I would really not mind another Robobot game.
Yeah,
Give it to
please.
me.
Because while Suzy is cool in Star Allies and stuff, it's not quite the same without the whole aesthetic.
Heck out of here with that cutter.
And he hasn't had any kind of closure compared to like Altman or the Megas. Is it Mega Sister?
When the Maid Sisters.
The
Mage
Mage
Sister?
Yeah, from Star Allies. Suzy is still kinda just in the wild, doing her thing.
Yeah, well, you know. Sorry,
no, Mega
music's
Sister
rad,
is in
but I'm having a minute amount of trouble hearing people in the call, so I'm assuming everybody is.
I'm not.
What?
I can hear people on the call just fine.
Well, I said I'm having a minute amount of trouble hearing it, so... Let me get rid of my stone ability, what a jerk.
What bitch?
Robobot loves meat. I found it in a block. Like the Castlevania.
Meat.
It's pretty neat.
I can't get over it. Like, just small little things like that room. Where it's like, yo, Kirby, he cuts ropes to drop platforms? Nah, Robobot cuts gigantic chains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, everything is just over-exaggerated and it's great.
I mean, I guess I've never really thought about it, like, about why, but I remember when Robobot was first revealed, I'm just like, Kirby and giant robots, that makes so much sense. Of course they have a game like that, but now that I didn't really think about it until now, but it's because both are just so over the top.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Hey, one.
Also, I don't know how I got a 1, but sure.
One.
Yeah, no. The whole
Finally, the
Kirby
only
Big
sticker
Robot,
that matters.
You did it.
It just works, honestly. It's great.
Why do you have to make me sad looking at anything air ride related? Why do you have to make me sad looking at anything fish related?
I like Kine.
Kine was okay in Kirby 3.
Listen, he tries his best. Come on. Also, yeah, I agree, Column. And especially after all the updates, Starlight is a really good game.
Wow, I
But
can use Amiibo. Actually,
Yeah.
no, I
That's-
can't.
It kinda goes back on a few things in terms of aesthetic compared to this game, and it's a shame, honestly.
Gotta ride the train.
Like, it just goes back to the generic, ooh, dark stuff. Even if I loved Void Arena as a concept for a final boss, honestly.
I think my problem with Star Allies is it's like another game that's designed for multiplayer first.
Yeah, that's I think its biggest shortcoming.
So
Is
while yes, I had
ironically
fun
its
playing
main
it
appeal.
like with Stefan and Paul and whatnot, playing it by myself just is not the same.
And at the same time, like most of the bosses are not balanced for multiplayer like at all.
Oh, you just melt the bosses. If you have 4 people, it's insane.
Yeah, like I remember I played it a bit with 4 people one time, and there were numerous occasions where I would just stop attacking the boss so other people could enjoy it longer.
Cube.
What
Keep-
would be great, honestly, if Starlight had an online multiplayer, but you know, Nintendo.
Yeah, Nintendo don't do that.
Nintendo don't do that.
Nintendo.
Does Doctor have a downward attack?
Try the dash, maybe?
Okay, I can throw a pill and eventually it will collide with the block.
I know the dash has a bit of a downward hitbox.
Yeah, probably.
I think the bandage twirl hits downward a little bit.
I've played Kirby Clash. I know what Doctor's about. His DPS move is the pill bopper. Whatever it's
Bopper?
called. It's this air move.
Right.
Dude, Doctor's actually kind of rad, and people underestimate it a bit.
Oh, I love Doctor.
I mean, I think it's just because it's an odd ability. A lot of people tend to underestimate the odd abilities.
Yeah.
Looking at you, Circus.
Okay, well, Circus is just...
It's
Circus
really
is also. I guess, in fairness, Circus is also just plain weird in how it controls.
It's super awkward to use.
Yeah, Circus isn't exactly one of the more conventional abilities.
I like how Circus just has a backflip ability for attack.
Yeah, you just kinda bounce everywhere.
No, but if you hit it while if you hit B and backwards at the same time, he just jumps back.
Oh. Huh.
I thought this was a room with Halberd. Halberd? No. Hal Room shenanigans. Maybe I'm thinking of a different part of the train.
Yeah, no, I mean, admittedly, I thought it was where the Robobot Armor War was. I just love the Charlie move from Cutter Robobot.
Cutter Robobot is great.
I think one of my I think one of my favorite differences between Kirby and Robobot abilities is Parasol.
Oh
Kirby
yeah.
gets a parasol. Robobot gets fucking like chopper blades.
Okay, but listen, Mike Robobot.
Dude,
That was
I was
also-
so happy to see Mike Robobot because that's just
Yeah,
absurd.
Michael Robot is incredible, and I love it.
It's like they had the chance and they took it.
And naturally, it is overpowered as all heck, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yep.
Mike
like
Rubber.
even by Robobot standards.
Cube. I don't feel like I even hit that, but sure.
You did not.
Just kind of exploded due to my will.
Yeah. Oh shit, Kirby's here!
Kirby's here in a robot!
That's like the ultimate destroyer here.
I need to ditch Robo Friend. Sorry, Robo Friend, you're not allowed in the Howl Room for reasons.
No.
I don't really feel like sleep needs to be a proper ability.
I think it's fine as a joke ability.
It's usually used as like a hazard.
Well, yeah, I guess that's a better name for it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sleep was a voted ability. I forgot about that. That was a thing for sure.
Sleep was a what ability?
It was voted into Battle Royale.
Oh,
And what's in it like an actual ability in that game?
Yeah, it's you hit with the pillow.
It's the game guy ability. Wow. Yo, listen. If you thought anything different.
Yeah, no. Where only can you get the smash ability again?
I think literally the next level, actually.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, Jet being back was really nice.
I'm okay. The one crime Robobot has is not bringing back Beetle.
I mean, I
I'm
guess.
still-
Look
I'm
at
still
these
waiting
baby bee robots.
Listen, I'm still waiting for a game to bring back the animal ability.
Okay, furry.
Shut up!
I'm not
No.
wrong.
Shut up!
Again, I'm not wrong.
Echo.
But also, though, when they're bringing out the bubble ability,
This one I feel is kinda stuck in Squeak Squad because of the second use it has, sadly.
yeah, bubble was cool. I really like the Storwig fusion.
I liked it too, but at the same time it felt really restrictive.
Oh yeah, no, the main problem with Squeak Squad is how, hey, you see all this room you could put all your powers in? How about they're taken up by treasure chests?
And Kirby mini life thingies,
Yeah.
which I didn't know how to use until way late into the game actually. Like, they give you the tiny Kirby's and what do I do with them? I don't know.
I killed Guy.
Yeah, but no, like, Beetle is honestly my favorite ability because of how fun it is.
Yeah. I really like Animal just because of the drill, honestly. I'm sure it would have gone well with the Robobot.
Beetle's
Yeah.
cool. I I've liked the likes of suplex and throw.
Sloopex.
Listen, words are hard.
When are you getting the ball ability back, though?
Oh heck yeah, ball.
Listen, if you want to give Ball like a good moveset, fine.
Yo, when is Mini coming back?
Same answer. You want to give it a good moveset, fine.
Oh heck yeah, metal.
Oh yeah, rock, but worse.
I like the metal.
Rock, but you can move.
Slowly.
So yeah,
Unless you
worse.
get the scroll to become a ball.
Oh, okay. When's Ghost Kirby coming back?
Okay,
Wait,
yes, please.
There
Well,
is
then again,
enough though, please?
do we really need Ghost with Starlight being a thing?
Yeah.
Give Ghost a moveset too,
Fair enough.
please.
Every ability is here, please.
Yeah, no, an All-Star Kirby with
Kirby
all of the
Ultimate.
abilities would be great, honestly.
Kirby Wily Wars.
Yeah, sure, give me that, honestly.
Yeah. Quite a lot of games could really do with the Wily Wars treatment that Mega Man got for the first 3 games.
Just
Mega
make
Man-
a...
Hey, how Mega Man could do with another Wily Wars-esque game anyway.
Goodbye, Jack. I'll miss you.
Honestly, you know how to make a really good compilation of games? Just make Return to Dreamland, Triple Deluxe, and Robobot into a trilogy sold on the
Into-
Switch.
Oh, yes, please. Also, nice Super Smash Brothers! And you almost lost it instantly.
Listen. What? I mean, okay.
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 I was gonna murder a guy, but I guess I can just go in the door and through his
Shitbox
body.
Yeah, okay, so, Oh,
But yeah,
gosh.
imagine a trilogy like that with all 3 games of the, I guess, more Fortnite era.
Imagine if Mega Man got another Wily Wars game, though. There are so many Robot Master weapons now. And I love them all.
Yeah, just have all 11 games with
Why is my dash
Nothing but
attack my
treatment.
forward smash?
And then you just use Metal Blade on everything.
I mean, they nerfed it for the original Wily Wars. It is nowhere near as good in Wily Wars.
It's still really good.
Yeah, because it's Metal Blade, but... Oh my god.
And
Also,
even then,
speaking
you
of-
still have Shadow Man's weapon.
Yeah, you still have the
Fuck off.
Shadow Blades.
So, you know.
Also, speaking of...
I do like how they fixed topspin though.
They did?
Apparently.
Speaking of stuff of the Mega Man variety, I've been playing 8-Bit Deathmatch again recently, so that's been fun.
I almost didn't even see that cube.
Like I believe they made it so that topspin doesn't consume all its energy in one shot.
I have no idea who that is.
I don't think that's a thing. Even in the original game.
It
Like,
depends
well,
how much
sometime-
you...
The one
Depends
issue
on-
with topspin is how you just get hit usually when you use it. That's why
Yeah.
people complain.
But yeah,
Smash Kirby even have electricity? I think he does.
But,
Sticker anyway.
But yeah, 8-Bit Deathmatch was it's been a fun time because obviously the top spin is always fun in
Yeah.
that game.
What's an Miiverse?
Heck yeah, Miiverse.
I
I
mean,
need to pick it up again.
I agree, Colum, but at the same time, it also deserves what it gets because it's not really a well-designed ability.
Go to the official Miiverse community. Heck yes.
Miiverse! Miiverse has
It's
been
gonna
disabled.
work. What with my Wi-Fi disabled?
Oh, what's it gonna show you first? The Miiverse disabled or offline? Oh, offline.
Aww.
I thought it's gonna give
Turn
you the
on your
Miiverse.
Wi-Fi.
Turn on the Wi-Fi. Yeah.
I miss Miiverse.
So do I.
Deleting Miiverse was a mistake.
Miiverse. While Miiverse was a mistake, deleting Miiverse was a bigger mistake.
Well, yeah, Callum, there's that like wireless switch.
No, I think he meant an offline mode for Miiverse.
I don't think there is an offline mode. Nice.
I mean, it showed more than what it would show if you went to it online.
That being said, if there was an offline mode to Miiverse, you know people would be jerry-rigging that with homebrew to be true Miiverse again.
Oh, for sure. Oh yeah, Mitomo, that sure was a thing. Like, I get why it was closed, but all the shit posts, they were so good.
I'm disappointed Mitomo was a thing before I actually got a smartphone.
Same.
I remember my phone just not really liking the yeah.
I remember I always called it tomato, like tomato, and I was always hoping for a sequel called Potito.
As you do.
Yeah, Mitomo was surprisingly unmoderated. That was weird.
Also, I want to talk about the game for a sec, but I remember someone complaining about this game and Triple Deluxe, saying that code cubes or sunstones still not be required for game progress because they couldn't find enough to continue. I'm like, they fucking canned it out.
How?
easily.
How did you not find enough?
You need like 10% of them to finish the game. What?
Yeah, I'm confused about that as well. And it's like, that they apparently just have a very low skill for some video games, because when I saw them complaining about Smash's World of Light, they weren't complaining about the notoriously difficult ones, because they couldn't even get past Tennis Mario. And it's just like,
What's Tennis Mario again? What does he do?
Tennis Mario is just a fight against Mario, but Call of TV Game 15 is there.
Oh, that's it.
And I think
guess
there's
it's
wind.
just not dash.
I think there's wind as well. But point is, it's not a hard spirit fight. But apparently they
Yeah,
were
no.
butting their head against the wall for like 3 hours.
It's not like the freaking Yoshi baseball fight. Ugh. Or is it Mario baseball? I don't remember.
Yoshi baseball? What?
There's one where there's a bunch of baseball bats and wind, and it really sucks.
I thought you were gonna talk about Yarn Yossi, because that one's also pretty annoying.
Oh yeah, no, that one is also awful.
But yeah, I could understand people complaining about some of the legend spirits.
Yeah.
Here we
Well,
go, off the rails. Don't you know it's time to raise our
I
sails?
was about to bring up Pauline because I have since learned the easiest way to combat the Pauline spirit is use the staff equipped spirits and just snipe her off the end.
Okay, but you see, everyone complains about Pauline, but I never had any trouble with her.
Yeah, no, but like looking back at it, Pauline is kind of easy.
Like, the one that's really hard is the boss, when you try to do it as a...
I didn't have any trouble with the boss.
I didn't have any poison protection at the time. So...
I think I did.
I just kinda had to cheese by hanging on the ledge and hoping Samus would just commit suicide.
Yeah,
And oh yeah, Gigamac is...
Oh yeah, Gigamac is, I think, the hardest spirit in the game.
Yeah.
That being said, though, if you do some of the battles in the spirit board that don't normally have spirit battles until you like buy them for the first time, like Pyra's spirit battle is ridiculous.
I don't remember.
How do you like every source of fire damage in the game at once?
Fire immunity?
You don't get
just-
fire immunity,
just
only
get
fire
fire.
resistant.
Oh, really?
Yep, there is no fire immunity.
Oh,
There's
I'm thinking
lava
of
flow
lava.
immunity.
I
There's
was,
lava
yeah, I was
flow immunity, but
I-
that doesn't save you from the other hazards that are in the fight.
Yeah, sorry, I got those mixed up.
But the stream did a weird for me. Like it jumped back like 30 seconds. Okay.
So yeah, the Pyro Spirit. If you ever see on the Spirit board, just don't bother.
Yeah.
Everything's gone. If in fact I think no, it doesn't have both wind and lava floor. It has some stupid combination where you need two slot spirits in order to combat them both, where you can only equip 3 slots. Either way, it gives you enough sit that you can't do everything about everything. So it's just misery.
Listen, I hate to interrupt, but this is like the best.
I love the Waddle Dee cards so much.
Just the music and just everything. I love
I
this.
love them. They're friends.
I love how the cars have actual faces.
No, Jet, get out of here! I'm busy.
I like how you've let every Waddle Dee so far just drive along his merry way.
Listen, they're fine. They're obeying road laws.
Ostensibly.
Well, I need to obey the road laws too.
Yes, you sure do, game guy.
Oh, I gotta go this way.
Of course they do have a license. They are very responsible.
Yeah, they're very responsible drivers.
Well,
These Waddle Dees are better drivers than I've seen on the road. Like,
Get
come
out of
on.
here, bear! Stupid
Bad,
bear
you didn't
face,
obey traffic
idiot.
laws. This bear didn't obey traffic laws. What's it doing here?
Oh man, you know what would have been cool? Robobot Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Kind of why I was hoping there would be some transformation based smashes in Ultimate. You might have had
Yeah.
a Robobot.
Yeah, you know what? I was really disappointed when they brought back the super ability as the final smash.
Yeah, the Ultra Sword. Like, come on, even Hypernova would have been cool.
I
Yeah.
mean, I think Ultra Sword's pretty cool, but like,
I just think that Hypernova and Robobot is cooler than Ultra Sword.
Yeah. Ultra Nova just because of the concept, not so much because of
The execution.
yeah.
Hypernova is basically a logical extension to Kirby's abilities. So.
Yeah, which is why I really like it as a concept, not so much its execution.
Doesn't really have a whole lot of puzzle uses.
That being
What are you
said,
talking
though,
about?
I do
Hypernova's used a
adore.
lot.
I do adore that Hypernova is just used to eat the health bar.
Sorry, what did you say, game guy?
Hypernova's used for a lot of puzzles. Whoa, I got a street pass from...
Someone. Listen, I don't disagree about it being used as a puzzle solver, but the puzzles aren't really a thing when you look at them. They're just kinda how do I say that? Crap. I guess they're just kinda there to slow you down instead of just being optional stuff to get more goodies.
Heck with
Like
you,
the Robobot-
Ness. Kirby wins.
The Robobot at least has some kind of uses in a.
I mean, yeah, the Robobot is very versatile.
Yeah. Like the whole get uncranking the thing to get some of the cubes. That's a nice touch.
God, I love all the Waddle Dees in this area. They're just doing their hardest. They're just doing their best. I love them all.
Freaking buildings made of milk cartons. Can't deal with this.
It's adorable.
I keep thinking the green light means the cars can go, but in reality it's for me. Like it's the walking across the street light.
I mean, you say Kirby characters are really favored in Smash, but when you look at them, there's still only 3 characters.
Yep, and
That's
we've
been
not
the
had
case
any
for
new
Brawl.
ones since Brawl. Yeah.
And
And also...
they don't really change compared to like let's say Luigi or the most obvious example in recent years, Ganondorf.
Yeah. Also, consider
Well,
that
goodbye,
post
Smash.
post Sakurai Kirby doesn't really get a lot of love representation wise.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, do we have any remixes of songs from post Sakurai Kirby games?
Oof, I need to check.
Because we get very little music as is from them.
I mean,
Yeah.
we did get like a Robobot. Well, no, we got 2 Robobot songs in Ultimate, but
Yeah.
none
But
of them
whoever
were the
makes it-
good ones.
Not
I mean, they were good, but
good enough.
It's no crew arena.
No combat strength measurement program.
I mean, we got Heart of Steel, I guess, but that's like
You speak.
not the good version of that song.
I mean, just because it's an obvious pick doesn't mean it's going to get in. Just look at Life Will Change.
I'm still upset.
Yeah,
about
you know
that.
what? Fair enough. So I need to go back to Persona 5 Scramble at some point. Just kinda stopped after the second pass.
Should
Well,
have
yeah, but
looked
probably 'cause
both
you
ways
can't
before
read.
crossing Roboface.
You're right, I cannot read. I really like Fire Robobot's kinda passive ability of just leaving a trail of fire behind it.
Yeah, I just love all the passive stuff that Robobots do. Like, fucking Wheel Robobot is my favorite because you get a car.
You don't
I'm
get a
getting
car,
a-
he is a car.
Kirby drives a car. Kirby in a car is really good. And car is also the acronym of Kirby Air Ride, so you know it's good. Kirby in a car. Kirby in a Kirby Air Ride.
I'm not gonna lie, if I'm being honest. Go the heck away! I hate you. You are the worst. As,
For a freaking
anyway,
heck.
What was I saying?
Gree is nice! Come on,
What was I
what do you
saying?
mean?
I
I don't know.
feel like
Well-
Oh man, the best sticker.
the greatest crime that Smash Bros has committed. There is still no Bowser's Castle stage. And I'm not
Yeah, like-
counting Paper Mario because it's not
I'm-
100% Bowser's Castle. Also, that stage is bad.
Yeah, it's pretty.
That part of the stage is bad.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no Bowser Castle stage was just like... Also, fucking, can we just point out, the only spin-off Pokemon representation is the Detective Pikachu spirit?
Yeah.
Like, really? Fucking, you're not even gonna give us anything cool, like Pokken gets decent rep officially.
Yeah, well, you know, Pokken is also barely remembered by TPC in general, so...
I mean, it has tournaments, that's more that can
Somehow,
be
it's... I can't believe it's still having a circuit this year. It's insane, honestly.
said. Yeah, I guess.
Like, I would have expected them to just give up on the title after a year at best.
Mm.
But
Also,
nope.
yeah, it's kind of a
doing.
shame, how few new stages we got before the DLC.
But at the same time, I don't really mind that because we got a lot of stages in general.
Yeah, we did get 103 stages at base, so I can't complain. Which is why I was gonna complain.
I mean, I am a little sad we didn't get much new.
Yeah, no, I would have really loved if we got like an Ultra Space stage. And fucking, I wanted a Metopia stage, like freaking heck. There's so much you could have done some recent games, and it's just like
Yeah.
the new stages we got New Dunk, we got Great Plateau, and we got Grackless Castle.
I mean, we
Which
got
one did we have?
the stages we
Which
needed.
Oh yeah, and we got Moai Towers. I nearly forgot about Moai Towers somehow, but
I mean,
we got the
White
stages.
Tower was really only there because it had a new fighter with it. So
Yeah.
I mean, so was Dracula's Castle, to be fair.
Yeah. So like, other than stages that were there because we had a new fighter, we got New Donk and Great Plateau Tower. And it's like, right.
Another crime of Smash, well, not so much Smash, but I guess Konami and the whole copyright thing. We don't have the good version of Snake Eater. Like, I like the remix enough, but where are the lyrics? Come on!
We've not got any tall enough ladders in Smash to climb.
75 meter would like a word with you.
That's not tall enough. Like that's not
I don't know, man. Any ladder is too tall, if you ask me.
Fucking.
No, you don't understand. The Snake Eater ladder is
Listen,
gigantic.
I get the reference.
Like
No,
fucking.
but they did the math, and it's bigger than Godzilla.
Great.
Yeah, no, fucking if by some miracle there was a subspace too, somehow as like final actual last DLC, fucking give us a section that's that one level that's just climbing a ladder and Snake Eater just plays for the entirety of it. Like, please.
Wow, a street pass from
Someone.
All these people we know.
Cogs. That's his name. I could not remember his name for some reason.
I mean, okay,
That's
like,
how I forgot.
I can kind of understand not getting every previous stage back, because from what I heard from Smash Wii U, Orbital Gate Assault was fucking a gigantic project. Like a behemoth within itself.
Apparently
The
it
fact
took
that
a
it ran
year
out-
to create.
Yeah.
The fact that it ran at all on the Wii U was pretty insane, honestly.
Yeah, like I can understand Orbital Gate Assault not coming back. And I can
Yeah.
kind of understand Poke Floats, because that was using Pokemon Stadium model port.
Fact! Cord, come on.
Okay, look, I remembered something about that stage in particular. What if we had access to 8-player with it?
On Poke Floats?
No, not Pocket Floats, Orbital Gate.
Yeah.
Oh god, the fucking frame rate would tank.
Not just the frame rate, the parts where you're just standing on the R-wings and stuff.
God! What?
I mean, some stages are pretty bad with 8 people.
Oh yeah, Fountain
Yeah.
of Dreams is pretty dippy.
I mean, not even... I don't think we're so much talking about frame rates, but more of the standing rounds, so to say.
And we can support 8-player custom stages.
Fluff.
Freaking Pac-Land with 8 players is... ugh.
Why did we not get Pac-Maze?
I know!
Literally,
God.
the only thing I can think of is something to do with the way that stage worked with.
I
like,
mean-
the power
I mean,
pellets.
We got Golden Plains, which was another screen-specific, like, fuckery.
Yeah, the gold power-up, that's true.
Really, the only screen-specific thing was the coin count. That was easy to just put in the UI. Like, the way they did Pac-Maze is that on your screen the ghosts turn blue and everything when you, like, get the power pellet, but they don't turn blue on everybody else's screen if they don't have a power pellet also.
Though
Yeah,
they
no,
could have just
you
given
know
it
what?
like a highlight of the ghost could have just turned the color of the player, like red player they turn red or
I
whatever.
mean, I'm not saying they couldn't have figured out a workaround.
Well, it's still really silly.
Yeah.
Yo, levels designed around wheel are the best.
Yeah.
Oops.
Speaking
That's
of,
fine,
I
I'll get a
really
new
like-
wheel.
Speaking of, I really like a Robobot wheel.
Ow.
Yeah, Robobot wheel is just you have a car. Kirby in a car is too powerful.
And you spring between 2 planes. That's really
Yeah.
cool.
I got a street pass from.
Someone.
Oops. Oops, that's the wrong button. I need to press the Y button. Silly me.
SMH, not because clicking the touch screen.
I mean, I could.
Were the ghost assist trophies in 4? I don't remember.
Yes, they were.
Okay.
They came back this game. Fortunate.
Yeah, no, that much I remember.
Dang poison floor.
I still never forgive them for removing recently as an assist trophy.
Also, fucking rest in peace, Elecman. Elecman got so safted in Ultimate. Not only was his assist trophy removed, but he was the only Robot Master from Mega Man 1 to not get a remix.
You know what? It's weird because there is an Elecman fight, right?
There's an Elecman Spirit fight, yeah.
Yeah, so why did they remove the spirit?
The assist trophy.
Wait, yeah, the assist trophy, my bad. Like,
I don't know. But it's just like, rest in peace, Elecman.
yeah.
Oh yeah, 1-2 Musumi Kingdom's also absent.
Well, then again, I don't really go to that level if I can help it.
Yeah. Hey, at least the scrolling Donkey Kong stage from Brawl didn't come back. I didn't like that one.
Oh, yeah.
Falls? I liked Rumble Falls.
I don't like the fact that it's scrolling.
I didn't like Icicle Mountain either. Like, I don't like vertical scrolling stage.
Icicle
It's
Mountain was weird. But
It's the way it scrolls so unevenly, honestly. It goes fast and it goes slow, and then it goes fast again. It's weird.
I mean, yeah, it was, with Rumble Falls, I didn't care much for the fast scroll when it happened.
Yeah.
You know, probably part of the reason why it's not come back is because rest in peace, Little Mac.
I mean, I
And the
guess.
Not even Ganondorf has it that bad.
I like how Stone Robobot just gets Big Boy Punch.
Yeah.
Big boy punch.
You don't need anything else.
Yeah. Punch harder. Well, you can. Here comes the giant first.
Here comes the giant fist! That
Still
poor
though.
little guy was just running away. You
I
can't
do-
escape, Roberber.
Oh yeah, that's right. There was a pound as well. I forgot. Do you need the pound for anything?
Hit downwards.
I mean, in terms of puzzles.
Probably.
I do though
Yeah.
really wish at some point, like, even if it's just like a homebrew only thing, that we get to make custom spirits. Like, obviously it'd probably be local only, but like custom spirits would be really nice.
Just give yourself max stats in everything. Also, we just kinda glossed over the poison ability. I really like
Dude,
it, honestly.
poison's neat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
poison is appreciated.
Like, it's a better water, honestly.
Yeah.
Even if water has a cooler hat, I guess.
Oh
And
yeah,
the
no,
fact-
DK Rat being truncated is also a giant climb Smash did in Smash 4.
Yeah, especially since they didn't even bother to fix it in Ultimate.
Yeah.
Like, fuck's sake, I want my Lanky Kong line. And then there's Gunky. He's dead.
One heck of a guy.
But hey, at least we still get unintelligible gibberish for Diddy Kong's verse.
my
It sounds like someone speaking into a scarf dipped in a inside of a jar of peanut butter.
I thought you were about
Yeah,
to
no.
say it sounds like someone speaking in tongues. I'm like, whoa. I don't remember it being that bad.
Yeah, no, he's speaking into a scarf that's been dipped into a tub of
That's the
peanut
next
butter.
one.
I was gonna say, is it this one or the next one?
Yeah, no. I see what you're doing.
Get the heck out of here, circus! No one loves you.
Rude.
No reaction from Dragon? Okay.
Forgot about these stupid billiard tables.
Also, freaking heck, we didn't get Checker Knights in Ultimate.
Checker Knights has like legal issues. Or
Yeah, I know,
something.
it's because it's an anime song and licensing is bad, but we're still like, aww. Like, we nearly got all the music. Like, I think the only one, like, I know Uta is also copyright fuckery, like, same with Checker Knights, but, like, as Starstack said, Right There, Ride On is just gone. Like, it's just like, I think that's the only song that doesn't have copyright fuckery going on. That's just absent from Ultimate.
Well, then again, Sega has all the rights to any Crash 40 songs, right? And wasn't Endless Possibilities gone as well?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Because I think it was in one of the games and then it was just dropped. Despite it being one of my favorite Crash 40 songs.
But hey, at least Ultimate has a 1-to-1 ratio, Sonic music-wise, of lyrical songs to non-lyrical songs. So you know.
Oh yeah, so you know what? No Hyrule Warriors songs for some reason.
Rip.
That's a shame because I love the soundtrack of this game.
You know,
Like a dance.
The thing
I just
about
really like rock
Smash,
in general.
the thing about Smash is like, for the amount of music it has, there's some really glaring omissions.
Yeah.
Like Earthbound is pretty under-wrapped as far as music's concerned. Like, wait, I can't wait for the third Four-Side remix. Fucking, where's my Nightcrawler Killer Cyborg?
Ha! Referencing Mother 3.
Fine, where's my Pokemon's business?
Ha!
Yeah,
Referencing
see-
Earthbound.
That's the thing here. I think Earthbound isn't really known. Well, not so much known, but loved enough.
To
compared
get
to-
actual music representation.
Yeah, compared to some of their other franchises. I think there's a lot of. Do the composer want to work on such and such music as well? Factor into. Because if someone doesn't care about, say, Mover or, I don't know, Pokemon, do you have
But-
to force them to make a music for it?
That's the annoying things.
Yeah, you saved them!
Save the robot!
He gets to live!
For
Thank
now.
you.
But still though, it's just like freaking Pokemon spin-off music, please.
Yeah.
August more like love for the older generations,
Oh,
music-wise.
what? Oh, I did a dodge instead of a guard.
Like
Thanks, video game.
like remember how like all of the Gen 2 rap is just a medley?
Yeah.
And it's not even like a very good medley either.
It's not how roulettes work. Have you ever been to a casino?
I've been to yours. Deep cut.
Roll the dice.
I like how you can just fucking yeet the dice.
That's how it works. Also,
I'm
yeah,
in a
you
pile
just get
of leaves. You can't crush me, idiot.
Invincible dodges are so good.
Game Guys Roulette featuring Addict Kong. No. Not Addict Kong. Ooh. Addicted Kong. Someone.
Also, you say you can crush leaves, but go say that to my 6-year-old self.
Also, please, someone make a DK rap verse for Gambling Donkey Kong or Addicted Kong as he is now being dubbed.
Oh man, I got snake eyes.
Eh?
Whatever that means.
It's 2 1s.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm out of street passes.
Aww.
Now what am I gonna do?
Cry.
They were my friends!
Ostensibly.
Here comes the giant fist!
Stun is so overpowered. Jeez.
But now you've got the metal blades.
And that's even more overpowered. Because you can't just do that.
I rolled a 3! I'm good at billiards.
That's how billiards work, right? You just shoot a metal blade at it and it gives you what you want.
Yeah!
That's the way it works for me at least.
Ah.
Not gonna lie, I've been fired from a few bars because of that.
Fired.
Yeah, fired.
Oh.
Persecuted.
Out of a cannon?
Into a frying pan.
I was gonna say into the sun, but...
Out of the fryer? Wait. That's backwards.
Yeah, no, that's not how that we go.
Ugh, why is
We're
my
not-
first duplicate this fish?
Fist.
Why am I getting
kind of
duplicates
alone.
this early? Is a better question.
Yeah, aren't there like 200 stickers?
I
Did you know-
defeated you, Firewall.
Did you know that Smash Ultimate has more spirits than War has trophies and stickers combined?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, just a thought for you.
You're an X stage. You're no longer a stage.
Stage is illegal.
Wow, a street pass for... Heck with it, I'm keeping leaf.
Oh yeah, the birthday paradox is if you have 23 people in a room, there'll be about a 50% chance for at least 2 of them to share a birthday.
Oh.
Probability is fucking weird.
And that's why I hate math.
I'm pretty sure Dragon would be the most capable of explaining that.
Sup,
Explaining
Pix?
what?
The birthday like the
Kirby,
conditionals of
for us.
birthdays. Having 23 people in a room, you're about 50% likely to have 2 people that share a birthday.
Oh, yeah. There's like math involved.
Probability is fucking weird. There's your obligatory Krakow fight.
He was here, and then he wasn't.
Also, the Holodoomers for some reason.
There's lore reasons for them to be here, you know.
Is there? I
Yes.
don't remember it.
Remember how Susie got sent to another dimension?
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Ow. No! Leaf is weak to ice!
Yeah, didn't you figure anything out from Pokemon?
And
Ben.
resist and Dragon resists Leaf. How
So-
will I defeat?
Like that. Thankfully, it was actually an electric type.
Oh, I knew it.
It could just use ice and fucking moves.
Ugh, everybody's favorite Coily Rattler.
Oh boy, Coily
Yeah.
Rattler. Why is Coily Rattler exist?
It could be worse, it could be Fire Ribbit.
Yeah, I was about to say, it could be Pie Ribbit. Why is Pie Ribbit exist?
To make you suffer.
Because Hal likes to make us suffer.
On the flip side, they like to make us squeal in excitement over something adorable. Like Part-Time UFO. Part-Time UFO is a fucking adorable game.
Oh yeah, Fire Ribbit is in Kirby Clack, that's right.
Pie Ribbit doesn't need to exist.
It really doesn't.
Leaf uppercut.
You did it!
Okay, I was actually kinda hyped for Super Kirby Clash, and then they just didn't bother to support it at all.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, like it was the 3DS game.
Like, the 3DS game was great. I mean, as a standalone thing, it was fine. I wasn't really expecting, like, updates or anything. But then it comes out on the Switch, and I'm just like, alright, cool. They might, like, update this later with more content. No. I mean, Super was still a lot better than Deluxe, yes, but...
I like how the 3DS game got basically like 2 passwords.
That was the
Yeah.
other thing,
Outside of
actually.
Japan.
Like, it got, like, 2 passwords. Ever.
Outside of Japan, that is.
Yeah, in Japan get, like, what, 50?
They got a ton.
Relatedly, Pokemon Mumble Blast got like 5 passwords outside of Japan. Japan got like 30.
Yeah.
I like Pokemon Mumble Blast.
It's a
It's
fun
even
game,
funnier
but
because
it shows its
It's even funnier
transaction
because
speed
the
really fast.
No, you're thinking Pokemon Mumble World is the one that has microtransactions.
Oh wait, oh, that's right, oops.
Yeah, no, Mumble Blast was the good one.
Yeah.
And Pokemon Mumble U existed. That's the most I can say on it, even though I played it.
It sure existed.
Like, I played it, the only thing I can still say about it is that it existed.
It had one shiny.
One.
A shiny Eevee, that's it.
But also, it did have the predecessor to Amiibo. So, hooray!
I
also,
forgot
it's funny because Kirby Clash Deluxe had like had a challenge for inputting a password. When most of the passwords are time-based.
Oops.
Yeah, but it's just like also, like Pokemon Rumble U's NFC figures. I never saw one. They were never sold where I was.
Yeah, no, I've never seen them either.
Like they
And
exist
it's just like,
allegedly.
I searched for it, so you know.
They allegedly existed.
Citation needed.
I want more people. Speaking of citation needed, I want people to do that at like public speeches. Just hold up signs that say citation needed, like that one XKCD.
Just be that one
Citation
asshole.
needed picket sign.
I really wish Nintendo would have made amiibo cards for, you know, all of their amiibo. Because I just remember when they announced Amiibo the first time, they were talking like, oh, some of the Amiibo will just be cards. And I'm like, cool. That means I won't need to spend tons of money on figures I don't want.
Wrong!
Meanwhile, I'm a fucking idiot that likes the figures because they look cool.
I mean, look, they do look cool. I'm not gonna, like, deny that, but I don't care. Like, I have a bunch of Amiibo, and all they do is they just sit here.
Yeah.
That's why you need to have a dedicated shelf for them.
They're still sitting.
They're standing.
I mean, yes, obviously that's what they're going to do. I get it, but it's just.
I mean,
like,
really, I treat it like no differently to just having like any old figure on display.
See, I'm not really
that
much
guy
of
with a
a,
cannon?
not much of like a collector.
I'm a mild collector. I say having half of the Smash Amiibo.
I'm just giving up
You
on
could use
collecting
some Amiibo right now.
Gonna use NFC chips at this point.
If I had the income, I'd probably collect the Amiibo, but I just don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Should
Amiibo
really
are
look into
fucking.
NFC chips, to be honest.
What? Sorry?
I should really look into NFC chips, to be honest.
Well, I'm pretty sure your phone has a NFC reader, so you could just make them yourself. Or, you know, if you have a homebrewed 3DS, you can do it with that too.
I do not.
But you still have your phone, at least.
I mean, I'd have to look into it regardless. Get the heck out
Yeah,
of
no.
here, big squid!
It's really easy, at least.
Yeah, like I mean, at least that means you won't be missing anything in Breath of the Wild.
See, that's the other thing. I never got to do, like, the Wolflink stuff.
Yeah, neither did I.
It's just like, cool, let's lock significant content behind Amiibo, because that's fun.
Like, I could use the Wolflink amiibo with all its 3 hearts.
That's the other thing. Like, cool, it gets to be super weak if I wanted to use it.
Yeah,
Because
you
I
gotta
don't
play through Twilight Princess HD.
And finish that one trial dungeon.
I don't have a problem trying to finish the trial dungeon, it's just I don't want to buy Twilight Princess HD.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, no,
guys,
that's the thing for me too.
Homebrew is super easy.
Listen, you.
I mean, at this point, he might as well
She's
just...
not wrong.
A game guy might as well just get an NFC tag for Wolf amiibo, for Wolflink amiibo that's already completely unlocked.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, Wii U Homebrew is fucking easy as hell.
But that would imply using the Wii U.
I'll set you.
Use
Then
the
again,
Wii
it's a
U
good emulator box.
recently.
No, you did not.
It's a good
You're
emulator
lying.
box, Otter.
Sorry, what?
It's a good emulator box.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
But then
fucking
again,
hell.
so is the Switch at this point.
Oh yeah, the Switch is also a good emulator box.
Yay, 7!
Also, listen, Shade Vortex, I fully expect we're getting a Kirby announcement soon, because I'm actually surprised the last few directs have been Kirby-less.
The last few directs, you mean 5.5 months ago?
Well, you know what I mean.
I'm still expecting a direct next
I
week.
mean, we had a direct a couple days ago.
Like, I mean, I'm not counting
That
Super
doesn't
Kirby
count.
Clash, because I'm more just talking about, like, a mainline Kirby game.
Yeah, no,
It's
we've
been
been
a
very...
long time since Star Allies finished its DLC. So-
Yeah, like what, 2 years? at
And
this point?
Kirby has been pretty consistent for the past, like, decades.
Yeah.
I'm half expecting the Kirby title to be announced somewhere close to it.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that Paper Mario rumor is an actual thing, honestly.
Yeah, but no, like recently, like I've been seeing the usual rounds of new, like listings on like stores. Like I think the term is NKU listings
Yeah.
of just unnamed titles being added to their catalog,
Yeah.
and that usually happens when announcements are right around the corner. So
They updated the list like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, like that's the stuff you need to pay attention to when you're like speculating for the event. Not just random guy on Facebook says it'll be next Thursday because his uncle works at Nintendo.
Well, this time
Nope.
actually I have a good feeling about it, honestly.
Yeah, but it's just
But
like
again, I said that last
I
month,
mean,
but I was completely
To be
wrong.
fair, Paper Mario's kind of in the same boat. It's been relatively consistent too.
yeah.
Usually 1 per console.
Like, you know.
No, it just needs to be what people want.
Oh, don't worry, it'll be what people want, and it still won't be what people want.
You're right. Just play bug
No,
fables.
listen, yeah, you could go back to the exact same formula of Paper Mario 64 and Thousand Year Door, but it's not as good!
Yeah, because people are nostalgia blind and will start seeing the issues of a modern game having that problem. Like, basically, how I see it is how people viewed ukulele after wanting something like Banjo.
Okay, no, listen. Ukulele has another issue. The levels are too big.
Yeah, but you,
Like,
you get,
way too big.
well, you get the general point I'm getting at, though. Is you can have a basically going back to that formula and people would still complain because the issues with that formula are way more apparent in a modern game.
I mean, I complain because it's not a really good game. Not
Well,
because
you know-
it's a bad emulation of it. Not because it's a bad concept.
Well, you know what I mean, though.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, it's that same kind of gist.
I love that little turn car Robobot does to go in the door.
Yeah. There's a lot of charm to the Robobot, honestly. Like, it feels like an actual character.
For the most part, it is. So,
Yeah, well, yeah, but, you know, you don't know that until the end of the game.
Wow, thank you, spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers for how long this game is.
I mean,
It's
I'm
like-
not gonna finish tonight, probably. So,
It's like
Yeah.
5 years old.
He's already?
is it?
Is it 5 or is it 4?
There's
Is
no
it
way
4
it
or
came out in
5?
2015.
I think it was 2016.
Let me check.
Oh yeah, no, it would be 2016 because I was complaining how light on game releases 2016 was, and I was like, oh yeah, Robobot.
Kirby, Planet, Robo.
Yeah, it was 2016.
Robobot. Okay.
Robobot.
Yeah, April 28th. Okay. Yeah, no, I was gonna say, there's no way it's 5-year-olds.
It will be next year.
Stop! I'm holding off!
Hey, how does it make you feel that Breath of the Wild is 3 years old?
Stop it! Ah!
There are kids on the internet. There are kids that are legally allowed to sign up for websites that were born when Diamond and Pearl came out.
And it shows. And
Yeah.
it shows. Nah, I'm teasing.
But no, it's so weird to me still though. Like, like it's weird enough to me that people of my age range had Diamond and Pearl be their first games, and my first mainline game was Yellow, and it's just like,
Yeah, same.
I'm the same age as the original Metroid.
Thanks, Game Boy.
And no, we are all kids compared to him.
No, Smash!
Goodbye, Smash. Smash is cancelled.
We loved you.
Goodbye, Smash. Sorry, I'll use fire again.
PT, stop.
Yeah, Game Guy is famous.
Ow.
PT, stop. Why do you do this to me?
Yeah.
Oh god, PT, why? No! Why are you so young?
Oh shoot, I didn't want to take that star. I ruined everything.
Well, I'm gonna
I
reset the level
just
now.
like, I saw a star and I took it.
Hold it. Hold it.
No! And I lost my fire ability. I have nothing!
You get nothing. Good day, sir.
PT, stop. It
My
hurts.
first was Pokemon Red.
Final Survivor, stop. Okay, Oblivion, you're not quite as bad, but
Please let me scan the Psychic Man.
I mean, anyone who has not played Pokemon until 3rd gen is like baby mode to me. like, holy
yeah.
crap!
like Yellow was my first mainline game. My first game at all was Pokemon Stadium, and it's just like
Reverse order for me. Pokemon Yellow, then Stadium.
yeah, no, like then again, like I only played Yellow after Stadium because Stadium was like a family-owned game, and Yellow was specifically my brother's at the time. Before I got way more interested in Pokemon than him, and he basically let me have it.
Wow. This is a neat little puzzle.
Yeah.
But it's just like because a lot of games I played were either hand-me-downs from my brother or emulated, my sense of nostalgia for games is heavily skewed.
Yeah, Cord, what are you doing?
Ah, black screen the game.
Yeah, I know,
Like-
it's great. I don't even know what happened.
Like I said, do you get what I'm saying with this? Like, my sense of nostalgia was so heavily skewed randomly and split between like 3 or 4 different console generations because of this.
I mean, listen, I started. My first console experience was the Sega Master System, so. You know. I'm the kind who got a very old console. But actually, not even, because. Would you count the Amstrad CPC as a console? Or a PC?
Yes.
Listen, you. Smart ass.
I mean, I
Look,
was
I mean-
around for the NES, but realistically, I grew up with the Super Nintendo, so...
Yeah, like really, like, I grew up with an N64 more than, like, a GameCube. Hell, I didn't get a GameCube till 2009, and I already had a Wii by that point. I just wanted a GameCube because it was fucking cheap as hell.
Yeah, GameCube at some point went really cheap, like $50 new. It was really nice.
Really? I don't remember
Oh yeah,
that.
over here.
Oh, okay. No, my
Over
GameCube,
here.
my
Oh.
GameCube with a controller, £16.
I remember buying the Platinum Pack with Mario Kart Double Dash at $50 in a store, and I was like, please? And my mom said, yeah, sure, okay.
Yeah, but no, I got a GameCube with
But
a
then again,
controller
the Wii
for
was out
£16,
for a while already.
and that is the biggest bargain on something I have ever gotten. Like,
The Wii
holy
was already
crap.
out, so I can understand why it was so cheap.
But like, I still can't get over the fact that, hell, I got Pokemon Colosseum for like £5 and Pokemon XD for like 10 or 20. And it's like,
Mhm.
holy shit, I got really good games for dirt cheap. It's a fucking steal.
Are you actually closing your eyes when you're doing this?
Yeah?
Okay.
Otherwise,
Because
what's
I
the
was-
point?
I don't know.
I mean, it's more that I'm looking away. Either way, I can't see it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, I have quite a number of PS2 games, but a lot of them were from my brother having sick taste.
Mhm.
Like, my brother and I, we joint owned the PS2 when we were kids, and my brother gravitated more towards licensed Disney games.
Uh-oh.
I think the only good games he actually contributed to the ownership of the PS2 were Dragon Ball games. Thankfully, Dragon Ball Sagas was not a game that was purchased.
Yeah, no, my console experience was really weird because my first console, PC, whatever, was, as I said, the Amstrad CPC and also the Master System and the Mega Drive. I'm sorry, Genesis for you Americans.
Yeah, but it's just like I
was a Sega kid as a baby.
on the family computer that my family my dad apparently had a shit ton of GBA ROMs on the family computer that my brother and I fucked around with a lot. That's how I Like, I actually emulated Pokemon Sapphire before getting Pokemon Emerald for myself. That's how I played Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. Also how I got familiar with the Battle Network series. Yeah, though sadly, because of, like, just how many GBA games were in that catalogue, and because my brother fighting for control over the GBA Flashcart with me, it meant I didn't get to experience some stuff like Golden Sun. So,
Yeah, no, I didn't get to experience Golden Sun until, well, emulators really.
yeah.
And even
Like-
then, Velo Stage was hit or miss because GBA emulation wasn't very good, and
Yeah, because
Because
back
the
then,
stage tended to crash a lot.
yeah, because back then, like, GBA emulation was mediocre, and then it hit limbo in like 2009 because VBA wasn't being updated, and that was before people knew to continue something themselves.
Remember trying to run Bruce Fury on an emulator?
Oh gosh, don't remind me.
It just does not work.
It doesn't. Remember Gen 3 Pokemon games not liking to keep your save?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Also, can we shout out for a sec the detail of the ice cream splattering on the
Yeah,
screen?
no, I love that.
I
so
really like that. It's a nice touch.
Yeah,
I always
also,
get so sad when I
Well-
see the ice cream splatter.
Aw.
That poor
Why is
ice
that?
cream.
yeah, but also, shout out to crying to be in the Pokemon ROM hacking scene in 2007 and having to download all of your tools from shady-looking Spanish websites.
Okay. You want a deep cut? Emule.
Also, this is a
Oh,
devious
jeez.
little rainbow sticker.
Emule with its mp3.exe files.
God.
I'm sorry,
God.
what?
Attempts at spreading viruses in the mid 2000s through people who didn't know better.
Yeah, no, somehow I learned about how to get reputable emulation tools and hacking ROM stuff from an early age. Like, I figured out Advanced Map and Lunar Magic from a pretty
Oh, yeah,
fucking
Ice
young
Robobot.
age. Like, I was...
I still don't really know.
Hell, I messed around with Toad's tool as well back in the day.
I also remember seeing my first porn movie thanks to Emule because I was trying to download. I don't remember what it was. It was some kind of movie, and it was not the movie I was expecting. Oops.
Oh, God.
Well,
So you know. Oh, hello, boobs. That's not what I was looking for. Get away from me. But yeah, god. Peer-to-peer was weird back in the day.
But there's just... The early days of the internet were kind of a fucking no man's land.
Really rare.
Like, my gosh.
Yeah, the sure thing. I remember downloading, was it Lunar Magic, I think?
Yeah, Luna.
For loading Mario World. Yeah. I downloaded I downloaded that and tried to make a level and it didn't really work, so I just went.
I downloaded
yeah, nope.
and tried to make a level for over 10 years.
How did
More
it
on
work out
that
for you?
later.
Yeah, you know, I tried to make a level and
Well,
Uh-oh.
turns out I can't platform.
Well, does it respawn?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, good.
yeah, but it's just like, eh. I'm not very good at making the levels.
Yeah, no, same.
Like,
That's
Mario Maker didn't improve my capabilities whatsoever.
Yeah, no, I was just about to bring up Mario Maker actually because I love the game, but boy, am I bad at making levels. Because I can never get the concepts I have.
Yeah,
on
no,
paper
like
to
I've
actually
got,
work in the game.
I've got a really good mental map of what I want to do. Like I can picture it really well in my head, but actually putting that to the screen, and it's just like.
Yep. It worked in my head. So why is it not working here?
That's also why I am very bad at general art.
I've been trying to improve on that.
I just really don't have the patience for art, honestly.
That's fair. Requires a lot of work.
Yeah, no, like it's just another grip in the bucket of how much polar opposites my brother and I are.
My sister is really good at art, actually.
Yeah, no, my brother is really fucking talented at. My brother actually really likes to dabble in basically anything he considers an art. Like he's dabbled in music. He really likes cooking.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Sorry. Finish.
No,
finish.
I was.
No.
I was just rattling off more on the list. Like fucking like music. He's tried a bit of filmography before. Well, that also leads to his ego getting ahead of himself, thinking he knows how to do stuff because he's business-minded, quote unquote, and making very detestable video game pictures towards me.
Yeah, that's the thing I really like to music. That's like I have a lot of tunes in my head, but I can never put them in a
into composition.
Yeah, into composition. Very good. That's all.
Yeah, but no, my brother, like, he thinks he's hot shit when it comes to a field he's somewhat good at. Like, just because he's learned about it means he doesn't need to learn any more from what I try to say, hey, you might like this. Because it's just like, I try, like, I told him about some neat videos on, like, importance of good game UI, and he was like, I already know about that, so I don't need to watch this. And it's just like, oh, okay, thanks, egotist.
You can always learn more.
Yeah,
exactly. Even professionals take inspiration from other games.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, I love watching videos about good game UI, because, like, obviously, this isn't very obvious one, but Persona 5's UI, holy fuck.
Oh yeah, and to some extent, Scrambles as well.
Oh yeah, no.
Menu.
Good UI. Like, but for every Persona 5 UI you get, you also get a Mario Party 8.
Yeah.
Scathing.
Let's play a game of count the font. How many fonts do you see in the average Mario Party 8 menu?
Wait,
72.
Like,
close,
what?
but not enough.
Like, there's probably at least like 8 fonts.
It's thematic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mario Party 8. Therefore, you gotta have 8 of everything. 8 fonts, 8 awkward design choices, 8 ways for your motions to be fucked up. Yeah.
It's 8 ways for them to not work.
Yeah. Like, shout out to the Runaway Guys playthrough Mario Party 8 where John just got annoyed every time the clock game sold up because the motion controls didn't work.
To be fair, it showed up so freaking many times.
Also, shout out to the one time Sugar won a point at that by doing literally nothing. Like, it literally rotated onto his hand position.
It was
Yeah.
God. Well, yeah, no. It's just like, good game UI is very important, and I love seeing how you can integrate UI sleekness without sacrificing functionality.
Oh, so speaking of menu UI, can we speak about the Luigi's Mansion 3 menu? It's really nice, honestly.
Yeah, no, I like that.
I can't speak of it because I still haven't played that game.
Well,
Luigi's Mansion 3, fucking good UI.
yeah.
You just mentioned 3 for next intermission.
I mean, I haven't played it, so it doesn't count. That's the
Okay, but-
rules.
Like, alright, Next Level Games in general has fucking got it really good with UI. Like, Punch Out way fucking good UI.
And very good animations. They're
Yeah.
really good studio, honestly.
Yeah, Next Level Games. I really want to know more of their talent. Like, I want to pay attention to like who the animators in their team are, because they are phenomenal people.
I know some of the animators in Luigi's Mansion 3 are part of are ex-members of Pixar, if I remember correctly.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Yeah.
I mean,
And also
Leia, it's
explain-
kind of hard to post a 3-second video of Luigi's Mansion 3 when I actually don't even own the game, so
Yeah, that would do it.
someday.
Yeah. But also, speaking of Next Level Games having ex-members of Pixar, I was about to go, and that also explains why some of Pixar's quality has gone down recently. Hey,
Hey!
fucking got them.
Still haven't watched Toy Story 4 because
Neither have I.
I'm okay with the ending of 3, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up with Andy, so...
Me too.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not a movie for me, but I guess it's for a new generation in a way.
Yeah. But still, though, it's just like, going back to the whole game UI thing, it's just like, Smash
David, I
Ultimate.
got your joke, game guy.
Smash Ultimate is a much needed improvement over
Grew up with
Smash.
Andy.
Listen, I make the good jokes. Guys, it's Susie! It's
Wife.
Susie!
Sorry.
Well, yeah, but Smash Ultimate UI is a much needed improvement over Smash Wii U.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact about the Smash Ultimate UI, the way the sub-menus are set up for each game mode, you actually see a zoomed-in version of that icon as the border for the game mode you select.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah, no, it's very prevalent in the Smash sub-menu, in that
Okay.
it zooms into the center of the Smash ball and the four corners of its inside or the border.
But one thing against a knock against the Ultimate UI, it's clearly designed with touchscreens in mind. And guess
And
what
it
you can't
doesn't
use
have
with it?
touchscreen support.
You can't use the touchscreen at all.
Mop.
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 Our mop is now underway. Kirby isn't an obstacle, he's a good boy.
Also, in fact, what other examples of bad UI can you think of in video games? So, like, there's the obvious.
Pokemon, let's go, baby!
Oh, yeah, you gotta have that. Gotta have that anti-support with the controller you designed specifically for Let's Go. Oh god.
God, Let's Go is such a conflicting game for me because I like some of the things it did, but I hate
It's
some
got
of it too.
it's got some pretty good charm to it, but its mechanics don't transfer too well into like a traditional Pokemon experience, and the UI is there.
Sure is. Also, I love Sylvie.
Suzy's good.
But yeah, good UIs. Kirby games tend to have a good UI as well. Well, then again, I guess they share the same philosophy as the Smash games in terms of how they're designed. So.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to think of like other games with bad UI, because there's gotta be like some that's just like, well, not necessarily bad UI. I have talked about this a bit, but I think Blank 3's UI is honestly a step down from Going Commando's UI, in my opinion.
They feel mostly the same to me, honestly.
And I think it's mostly the color scheme and like the shape of the UI feels like it takes away from like the first two, I think, Clank games have a very like mocking of corporation feel to them that I think Going Commando's UI managed to feel like. I don't know what about Going Commando's UI makes it feel like it would come out of like an early 2000s corporation.
Nah, see, the color orange has a very military feel to it.
Yeah, that I guess that's
And
also it.
It's the theme, honestly.
Yeah, but Opio Arsenal, it's orange is a bit too like it's too soft to catch your eye, but it's too like eye catching to be subtle. Like it just is an uncanny valley of a color, in my opinion.
Fair enough.
That and this is only personal preference here, but Going Commando's level up bar for the weapons has a much nicer feel to it because of the gradient and shape of it. Like having a gradient on the level bar made it so much more satisfying to level up.
Oh yeah. If you think this Gaia 5 is bad in terms of UIs and how much you need to scroll, never played the first 3 games.
Oh no.
Especially this Gaia 1, it gets really bad with that.
Yeah, but it's like, like how I feel about Opio Arsenal's UI is it feels chunky, for lack of a better term. Like things feel a bit too, like some elements feel too thick. That and
I love the aesthetic of these levels, by the way.
the desert.
Deserts are just always really cool.
Yeah.
I like the giant blenders in the background.
Freeing giant blenders, fork with pasta noodle power lines.
They're either really cool or really boring. There's no in between.
Okay, Fallout 76 is just a bad game. We don't need
It's
to
almost
elaborate on
legendary how
just
bad it
UIs.
Yeah. And honestly, Fallout UI in general is not really good in my eyes.
UI is not a Bethesda strong suit,
Yeah, it really isn't.
and neither is QA testing. Like, the most they have going for them is world building, and that's only sometimes. Like, sometimes it's quantity over quality to them.
I mean, yeah, I can't really think of other bad UIs, but I know they exist because, I mean, how many games have I played at this point, honestly? Trying to think of any RPG with a bad UI.
It's not necessarily a bad UI, but just the amount of crunching that was done, like truncating stuff. Hello, Battle Network 4.
Well, yeah, Battle Network 4 has a lot of.
It's got a lot.
I mean,
Of,
Battle has a lot more problems than just that.
yeah, than just like shortening all the words to like be half the characters.
Actually, I have one RPG with really bad UI in my eyes. Final Fantasy 12.
Oh.
I really can't stand how it looks and how
If you're gonna talk about
empty it is.
if you're gonna talk about the abbreviations of Battle Network games, that should apply to all of them.
Okay, no, but here's the thing. Every other Battle Network game could at least fit an 8-character name without having a heart attack. Except Battle Network 4. You know, where they had to abbreviate it to 4 characters. For some reason. Because, you know, Battle Network 1 through 3, Proto Man fit no problem. Battle Network 4, no, it has to be Prot M.
Proton.
Like, thank you.
That
Battle
sounds way too close to Scrodom, and I don't like that.
Oh god. Battle Network 4 has got. Oh god. Oh yeah. One of the more sillier things about Banner 4's sense of fuck-ups. Multiplayer battles can absolutely desync because sometimes the game can't tell the difference between using a dark panel ship to make a dark hole and using fireman's ship. So sometimes when one person uses a dark hole, it just becomes fireman for the other person.
I was exploring the air. Whip is a bad ability for this room.
Because, what's QA testing, you know?
If only you had wing.
I mean, this is the
Gosh,
game
I
that
love
can
Wing.
get. This is the game that can get bricked if you link up two games at the wrong time.
Yeah, and a game that can have 30-minute load times if you don't play it on a regular GBA or a DS Lite.
Thank you, Woodman.
Thank you, Woodman. Very cool.
Thank you, Woodman. I
Like,
haven't used Cutter yet, somehow.
what the fuck?
I mean, inventory trees can be fine if it's implemented well.
You know, I
Resident
honestly...
Evil 4 is really cool to play with, honestly, in terms of inventory space.
Yo, listen, I saw a screenshot of New Horizons where your inventory is freaking massive, and I may have had a heart
40
attack.
slots! 40 slots! And I will find a way to fill them all anyway.
I will
because it's stupid
also.
like that.
you know, if we... I was thinking inventory tech was more in the vein of, like, I don't know, the Navi custom battle network where you could... Each object takes up a certain amount of space.
Yeah, no, same with Resident Evil 4.
Oh, right, yeah. As I say, I really like inventory tech quiz when you've actually got slots proportionate to your average item size. Because it makes it feel like you actually need to learn to fit things correctly. And holy crap, does it bug me when people are inoptimal. Because fucking, you ever
No way,
could
Final
see
Survival.
someone, someone's inventory tech list where they could easily fit in a like 3-tile high item, but they have 3 single empty spaces strewn across their inventory.
Yes!
It's just
I
like,
hate that!
oh god. I was actually watching Jeff play a game that had inventory tech lists. And he was very, very guilty of doing stuff like that. And it's just like,
Hey, Leaf.
Hello.
Oh, you missed the part where I was using the leaf ability. I missed a
Yeah.
cube?
Oh no.
I didn't even notice. Oh well.
Cube missing. Cube gone.
Why do weak bosses have so much HP?
For your account.
Why are weak bosses so frequent? I feel like we haven't solved anything.
Well, still though, like, the Navicus system in the Battle Network series is honestly one of my favorite, like, optional power, like, inventory upgrade systems. Like, they just managed to nail it. And I don't know what about it is so satisfying other than trying to find the most optimal possible setup for your playstyle.
Right. Also, we kind of went
Right,
past them, but I
interesting.
really like the water ducky that Spitfire instead of, you know,
Yeah,
being the normal thing that just dip their beacon water.
listen,
Yeah.
this game is great.
It's a good set.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Also, I have never wanted Kirby to have the freaking Mario World fences, but here we are.
They're fine here because Kirby
I never
can-
said they were a problem.
Oh, you know, but I don't really like them in Mario World because Mario is just kind of very ultra slow in this game when you climb. But in Kirby it's fine because he goes even faster than he is on foot sometimes.
Air dash is the DPS move for bomb.
Yeah,
Ah, gosh.
I think dropping bombs is really good as well, like the down B.
Also, Cronus, you ever nail some really good Navicus setups in the Battle Network games? Because I've set up some crazy stuff in them.
I probably did, but I could not tell you at this point. It's been way too long since I really messed up with
Yeah,
Navicus.
one of my favorite Navicus setups I've done is an ice stage setup for an elect folder. Because one stuff I'd like to do in Battle Network 3 is use the mod tools to get plus 650 HP by creating 1 or 2 custom slots, but having enough space to fit in custom pluses anyway.
You want to go down there?
So, I still win out. I still get more battle kit selection at the start of battle than the negatives of that much HP increase would give me otherwise.
Secret Robobo.
Boo 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 boo.
Whoa, bo, 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 bo.
And here comes the giant fist. I don't remember where I need the giant fist.
Fisting!
Oh,
Okay, man.
Keep it in your palm.
What did I want to say? Oh yeah, on the subject of bad UIs again. Final Fantasy 15 is a bit messy in that aspect. Like,
I
there's
mean, Final Fantasy 15 is a bit
too
messy in a lot of aspects, so I've heard.
well, yeah, but you know.
We could
heard
just
it-
say, as I like the idea of cowboy RPG.
I heard it got better with all the updates, but I haven't touched it in forever.
I mean, the updates had interesting stuff for the other characters, but the main game is still the main game. Like, I've said it before on stream, I'm pretty sure, but I really like the first 2/3 of the game where it's just a road trip. That's
Yeah,
it.
no, like, I love the idea of a road trip in a game like Final Fantasy because I love it when RPGs have slightly more modernist things to them.
I like the idea of it in concept. My problem with it is all of the I can't remember what they call it, the hunts or whatever, where you have to go and kill specific things. It makes it feel too Western RPG for me in the sense that you're not really encouraged to actually progress the story, which is something that I like, the main thing I really don't like about Western RPGs. And because of that, it just makes it kind of hard for me to play it. Like, I was enjoying the game when I was progressing the story, but I often felt little motivation to progress the story because the game was kind of encouraging me to do whatever the fuck else.
Yeah, but it's just like
I'm the opposite mindset. I really like having stuff to do on the side before having to progress the story.
Well, I like having stuff to do, but when it's so much and the game isn't really encouraging you to progress the story at all, that's where it gets sort of to me.
Yeah, but no, like, I love when, like, you have an RPG that has modernist elements. Like, part of the reason why Earthbound is so engaging and charming to me is because it's just a quirky game set in, like, at first a normal 90s town. And it's just like, that's very nice. I like games that obviously are pretty fantasy RPG, but are also
Factory
very,
inspection.
but also just very modern. Like, I don't know how else to explain it other than Earthbound nailed it.
I'm hit or miss on it.
Good.
I like it in Earthbound, but for example, I don't like, I can't stand The World Ends With You. I mean, I have many issues with that game, but the modern aspects of that are one of the things. It's largely the music. The music makes my ears bleed.
I love the music in that game.
Yeah, but it's like, I think that's also part of the reason why I did get super into when I played Persona 5, is just because, again, there's modern elements in a otherwise pretty fucking fantasy RPG. It's just like,
Why? Fuck that
yeah.
cannon was in the foreground.
You know, not gonna lie, I thought the same.
Like, what is up with games that manage to nail that, like, aesthetic?
games that just roll with the aesthetic of the game, and include it into the UI are really nice and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, like that's also why Persona 5 thrives UI-wise, is because it takes the aesthetic and makes the UI centered around it.
Yep.
Because Persona 5 is a game that oozes style to begin with, so making the UI reflect that is extraordinary.
Yeah.
I suppose that's also kind of the point I was getting at when I was bringing up Ratchet & Clank, is Going Commando reflected its aesthetic more than Up Your Arsenal's UI did, in my opinion. Like, Up Your Arsenal's UI was kind of there to have a UI to me.
Giving Mirror an upwards attack was a mistake.
Like, I don't know if that's just me or what with the Ratchet & Clank UI, but I feel like Going Commando UI reflects its aesthetics much better than Up Your Arsenal does.
I'm indifferent to it. Then again, I'm kinda indifferent to Going Commando in general. It feels like a game that sure is there. The original trilogy.
I feel like out of the original trilogy, the first game is the one that's most kind of there to me, but that's only because it's first game syndrome. Like, mechanically.
I mean, I really like the first game still.
Yeah.
I think the first game's mechanics aged better than the second, because the second game feels like really in between of well, because it is, I guess, but it feels like an in between of 1 and 3 in terms of gameplay.
Okay,
And it's kinda awkward because of that.
No, I hard disagree, because I actually like that middle ground quite a lot, because the main
fair.
criticisms I see with Up Your Arsenal is that a lot of the planets are like very linear, and like
I did not mean that in terms of
level design.
level design. I mean in terms of how Ratchet plays and stuff.
I can kind of see, like, with no lock space mode or whatever.
Yeah.
I
Like,
didn't really mind that. It's just a lot more notable in the case of the first game for me, as it had no strafing other than the thruster packs jank.
Yeah, but it has at least some kind of lock on, so I can excuse it.
Yeah, I just, the first game just didn't really gel with me that much, like, mechanically.
Fair enough.
Those are some speedy conveyor belts.
Yeah.
Also, I love this level. Just the random Rube Goldberg crap in the background is great.
Oh yeah, no, the Rip Goldberg
Yeah.
machine levels. It's just so fucking great.
Goldberg sauce.
Yeah.
Still though, it's just like, Ratchet & Clank games in general, because in a weird spot where each of them have like a certain bit that I love much more than all the other games' attempts at doing that thing. So it's like sometimes hard to pick a favorite in certain aspect. But
Melon. Eat it to get another Kirby.
But yeah, I feel like if Up Your Arsenal had a bit more diversity in level like creation, like some of it being a bit more open-ended, like Going Commandos was, and if it had like a UI more in the vein of Going Commando, I would love that game even more. But as it stands, Up Your Arsenal is still one of my favorite games. So I mean, I still obviously don't knock it that much. It's just minor gripes I have with it that could put it higher. Like, it very, very easily has the best weapon selection in the series.
Oh yeah, this is this level.
Yeah.
Jet time.
Like, I don't know if it's like, yeah, let's like, OP Arsenal's weapon selection is just so good. And I like I'm going on about this now instead of when OP Arsenal was actually being played.
You brought it up 1 or 2 times.
Sorry, I'm just focusing on something else right now, and
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I can't do
How
anything.
dare LPIA should be
sorry.
your main focus. Excuse you.
You're right. I'm gonna tell my friend. No, screw you. I'm not dealing with you.
Still though, Ratchet and Clank is another franchise that would benefit massively from having the Wily Wars treatment to it.
Yeah. Just give us all the weapons and let us pick.
Yeah.
It was all the rhinos.
Oh god.
I mean, sure.
Honestly, just give us a rhino that's just kind of a best of all rhinos.
Yeah, it has to. Oh,
so the Rhino 5.
yeah, no, 1812 Overcut, it makes it perfect.
Like, it's the best Rhino. But, like,
Hand
no
down.
contest. Not so good against the final boss.
Okay, if it was like if it had like the same level of disintegration as the Y3 V4, then yeah.
I feel
Like,
like the disintegration thing would be better if it just also did the usual billions of rockets.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but no, Y3 like V4, the disintegration beams function the same as the rocket's damage output wise, but when it upgraded to the Rhinocerator, it lost the damage output and went full disintegration beam. And that kind of is another knock against OP Arsenal, is that the Rhinocerator just isn't good. Like, honestly, if I had the know-how to make a hack of the game, I would make the changes to the UI and make the Rhinocerator more in line with the Y3 V4.
I feel like just having an upgrade like that to the Rhino is unnecessary.
Like, why turn the Rhino into the Zodiac?
Like, I feel like the easiest solution would probably just have it do something like the shock cannon. You just have the ability to charge it.
Yeah.
The disintegration move.
Yeah, and otherwise just do the fucking firing Brazilian damage disintegration beam missiles. Was just like Rhino 5, because fucking 1812 Overcut, bazillions of rockets flying everywhere. It's everything you think of with the Rhino, really. Like, honestly though, it's just like the 1812 Overcut set a mood standard for the Rhino's music playing that Nexus's Rhino playing Night on Bold Mountain didn't really mess well with me for. Because I would have found it like much funnier and thematic in line with the 1812 Overcut if we got, say, Ode to Joy.
Just have a completely unrelated music. Like, just something completely random, like, not even classical, just something weird.
I keep thinking it's gonna shoot like a ball projectile instead of a bigger laser.
Yeah, but it's just like... Like, is it just me who would like something like Ode to Joy as a Rhino theme at some point?
To be honest, I don't really care either way.
Yo, this surprise boss is rad.
Yeah.
Just out of nowhere, here's Kabula!
Suddenly Kabula!
Don't like a
Like, he doesn't last very long, but it was a nice surprise.
Yeah. Also, I like how what became Kabula's boss music wasn't the original boss music, it was just a side effect of the power-up.
Really?
Well, yeah. It was the mint leaf music.
Yeah, it was just a side effect that it played during the Kabula battle, and people just associated it with Kabula.
Yeah, fair enough. You know what?
And that's like a very weird thing, really, when you think about it. It's just like theme music misequipitation. That happens sometimes in games, is when a theme is misattributed to something else, and then it just becomes associated with that in all future works.
I mean, to be fair, it's not like it's wrong, and it's not like the mint leaf ever came back, other than like small little cameo things.
True, but it's just like it's still funny though that the mint leaf theme is
Came
now
back in Kirby Fighters.
I mean, that's about the only time I can think of where it actually came back as like a gameplay mechanic. "50 unique stickers."
Stickers.
Ugh, why do you have to remind me of Air Ride again? You're so mean, video game.
We should play our raid multiplayer again someday.
No!
Okay.
Kirby Air Ride Hack Pack.
That's an absolutely bad idea.
Okay, so would you rather play golf?
That is somehow worse! I was not close to beat you.
You took an out to the face, but not like the way you intended.
Man, it should have been like LPIA 2011 where we made a bunch of arrow to the knee jokes. Come on, where's your meme abilities at?
I left it
I
back
left.
then.
I put it in the arrow, which hit your knee. Yeah. Wait, hang on. No, how did it wouldn't have been LPA 2011? Yeah, no, it's going
I
2012.
mean, Skyrim is old.
Yeah, no, I misattributed 2011. I did the thing again where I misattributed the year of the LPIA to the year of it happening.
Yeah, I know. Can you imagine that being like such a good naming scheme? Man.
It's like the reverse issue that yearly sports games releases have. It's just like, yes, WWE 2K20, released in the year 2019. It's, you know. We don't need any more Skyrim ports. If you really want a game that can play on anything, just play Doom, please.
Didn't mean to revive you, sorry.
But Howard wants Skyrim to become the new Doom.
It's not gonna happen with how much of a spaghetti code Bethesda games are in recent years. And by recent, I mean like the past decade and a half.
Ah, timed wrong. Almost jumped in pit.
Oh, you did.
I don't know, I just thought I'd make the jump and it didn't happen.
Well, I mean, it's time. Guess it's time to die.
Time to die! I mean, I haven't died in this game yet, so, you know, it seemed like the thing to do.
There's a first for everything.
Give it a bit.
The Elder Scrolls 76.
I
Wait,
prefer not to remember the puzzle room Siva Gunner debacle. As a matter of fact, I prefer to not go over any Siva Gunner debacles. There are far too many of them.
I think I remember. I want to just go Robobot town. This is like a
Yeah.
weird split path.
You having fun over there, game guy?
No. It was simple. I just needed to freaking stand on the button. Or not. Stupid robo-bombs don't want to go in the hole like I want them to.
Well, how about they go in the
Good on it.
hole?
Good job.
Thanks, Gordo! Thanks,
Gordo.
Gordo! Thanks, Gordo!
Gordo 106, the mutated lab monkey.
You did it!
Here he goes!
Meow.
Meow.
Aww.
I
Aww.
was
He tried his
hoping
best.
He would have made.
Could have been the speedrun strats.
Speed sweat.
Unfortunately, the bombs just don't last that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is the Kirby equivalent of Auto Bomb.
Nice.
Auto Bomb, get him.
I was more thinking of Bomb Q, but I guess.
Bum show.
Boom show.
Right. Please.
Jumbo.
God, be careful. Wouldn't want to accidentally drop the weight on nothing.
Yeah, instead you can drop it on a block and then nothing.
Oh gosh, this stupid puzzle.
Oh, yes, I remember. I got tricked by it.
Which one did I want? I forgot already.
Top one.
Is it top one?
I believe it was the top one.
Yeah. The second time this shows up, you literally don't even want to crank it.
Yeah, just have the thing drop.
Just let it drop, which is a thing you can do apparently. This is like that the swinging thing in Triple Deluxe, where like
Oh,
you
God.
don't inhale it all the way, so that when you hit the tree, it falls over like a platform instead of being destroyed.
Yeah, there's quite a few rude puzzles like that subvert your expectations, but I appreciate them.
It's not so much that they're rude, it's just like, oh, I can do that kind of moments.
Yeah, but it still throws you for a loop is the point. I can't. So, what's the hard? English hard mode.
Bananas. I'm ignoring bananas. Heck with bananas.
Why?
I don't know, seem like a good time.
Why do you ignore bananas?
Do the hammers have action commands? I mean, I don't know. They're gone now.
Wouldn't you like to know?
You'll never know!
Finds out in 2 minutes.
If they allow you to finish a facility quickly.
Man,
You know,
I briefly looked at the LPIA 8 like clip show thing in like the Robobot section. Y'all remember my stream layout where the top screen was like maybe at best half the screen? There was just tons of
God.
empty space.
yeah, you had like bad graphic design pattern.
It wasn't necessarily bad. It just wasn't as good as it could have been.
Remember
Yeah.
when we talked about sending your stream layout to bad stream layout?
Listen, you want bad, go to that one LPA where I did Partners in Time.
Oh gosh, that one. That was 20 2014, was it? No. No,
Like
that
back when I
wasn't-
didn't really have like a proper layout, I just kind of put a background and then I put the game footage over top of it.
To be fair, Sticker Star followed the same design and it looked fine.
Sticker Star had its own layout actually, like the original
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah, I remember that. Looked nice, honestly.
Which I mean, I would have done that for more games like that, but I just figured it made more sense to just have a standard layout.
You could always... Yeah. You could always ask people to do it for you.
Heck with it, Ninja. I mean, I could, but I
Outsource.
like making my own stuff. So.
Yeah,
That's fair.
well, outsourcing isn't necessarily a bad thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, while true, again, I just like making my own stuff,
Yeah, I get that.
if at all possible. It's just stuff like highlights and whatnot that just takes a
That
while.
was...
You could ask one of those guys that randomly show up in the chat saying they found your Game Guy 888.
Yeah, I should. And then
Yeah.
there's that link I could click to get more followers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
Oh yeah, it's happening.
It's that boss you can just kinda juggle infinitely when it dies for some reason.
Final Survivor's a bot. Get him. A knight of the highest order? Is it Batman?
Nah, but
Sir Lancelot? Oh, it's just Meta Knight again. Okay. I was close with Batman.
Yeah.
It's true.
To be fair, honestly, in terms of Metamania, Meta Knight fights, it's one of the most original ones.
Well, see, that's another thing I love about this game. It throws in a Meta Knight fight and a DDD fight, but they're different enough that they almost don't even feel like they are.
Yeah, like you just fight 3 DDDs.
Three
And then a giant mech.
Yeah.
DDD, if you will.
No,
3D.
it's 3 DDDs. It's DDD, DDD, DDD.
No, point is,
DDD square?
Meta
Wait,
Knight
no.
is basically Batman until he's basically Scorpion.
DDD cubed.
Yeah, cube, very good. Wait, no, square.
no, it's
I'll be
one.
27.
I mean,
Right.
it depends on how you're considering it. It would be D to the 9th, actually.
It's 3x3, so yeah.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Cube.
Ninja
Oh,
has
no,
a
wait,
star
wait.
grab.
Or
I'm bad at
D,
math.
or D to the 9.
Sure. Whatever that means.
Shout out to Triple Deluxe making me learn how to actually play Ninja.
Just do the Flora thing.
I'm not great at it, mind you. But
You can play it.
Hot Shock's also pretty good.
Okay. Wacky idea for a Kirby power. Go.
I've never played a Kirby game, so I really can't say.
Pizza Kirby.
I'm gonna go with billiards Kirby.
I mean, sports Kirby in general would be interesting.
Sports Kirby would be a thing.
Yeah.
You could kick footballs as a projectile attack.
Or
Like
It
football
could
could be-
swap between American football and the soccer football.
Good, yes.
That way it covers all bases.
Nah,
And-
they would
and-
just change it depending on localization.
And both,
Well, no,
both
they would
balls
have-
have different properties.
They'd have different bouncing
The way they
properties.
yeah. But still though, like tennis servings as well, that would be cool.
Dude, how is this not an ability? That's such a good idea.
A baseball bat as a melee attack.
Hal, hire us.
A chargeable move where he rolls a bowling ball forward.
Oh, please.
Forward is a golf. Ah, damn it, English. Golf club.
Curling Kirby.
That's
That's a
a
thing,
It
right?
technically
thing.
exists already.
Yeah, Ice
Okay.
plus Stone in Kirby 64.
Like I said, I've never played a Kirby game.
It's in
so-
Star Allies too.
Yep,
Oh yeah, it is.
as a combo ability.
Game guy, do you work tonight?
Yeah.
Unfortunate. If you didn't, you would have been able to probably beat this in the one stream.
Yeah. Might have been nice. At this point, I'm just kind of hoping I can finish World 5.
Right.
I probably
I'm-
can.
Honestly, a tiny bit doubtful. It already is 4:15 after all.
I mean, I don't remember World 5 taking that long.
Yeah, but don't you normally stop screaming at like past?
That depends on if I've eaten already, and since I've eaten already, we're good.
Ah, so looking more like 2:45 or 10:10 then.
Somewhere. Basically, I have like a half hour.
You've been through a lot of the game already, honestly.
I mean, it's a Kirby game.
I mean,
To be
yeah,
fair.
but... Yeah, well, then again, I guess you didn't have to go back for the cubes either. So that probably helps. Even if...
Cars are back!
Woo!
Don't have to cross the road if I fly over it.
Yeah.
Shout out to this rare sticker. Just up
Yeah.
in the sky.
Yeah.
Goodbye, sleep friend!
Yeet.
Wow, I got a street.
An entire street.
Goodbye, sleep friend!
Yeet. Game guy, stop yeeting your sleep.
Do what I want. You can't tell me what to do.
I can, but it doesn't mean you have to listen.
Why is that stuff playing?
Kirby is already a serial killer every morning.
Oh no.
Guys, we're almost to the thing.
Yes.
Yeah. We saw her.
Watch out for big boy turtles. They're sleepy.
Turtles are big.
I don't think I've used actual beam yet.
Nope.
I nearly misheard you as Bean.
Here we go. Give me that sick Mike beat.
I can't. I like how it just plays the regular Kirby team when you just max the button.
You ever
What
just
is
want to
this?
be an unstoppable wall of noise?
What if there was a suplex Robobot?
But could it suplex a train?
Yes.
Probably.
Very yes.
Look at his suplex himself.
Yeah.
Probably suplex the train
I
track.
love that. Also,
With
you're
the
just
train
murdering
on.
turtles.
I'm not murdering them. I'm giving them a headache.
Which causes them to murder themselves.
Eh, they're not dead if they fall off screen.
You'll die when you
they
fall
are.
straight.
That's how platformers work, game guy.
Rip
Just
every
because
turtle.
the game
Unless you wall cling and dodge the life extraction pit.
Just because the game
Nice
doesn't have
reference.
object. Just because the game doesn't have object permanency doesn't mean you have to not.
Freaking giant music note attack.
Yeah.
Can we get a version of the arena where you fight all the bosses in the Robobot
Dude,
armor?
I'm actually kind of... That's the one thing this game is missing.
Yeah.
There's
No, we're
Big
with
Mom,
Arena.
and that's like it.
I'm already semi-disappointed the final boss doesn't use the
Or
standard
was Big Mom and
Robobot.
Star Allies? I forget.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this game also could have really done with the computer virus boss.
Yeah.
Like, I
actually.
do like the final boss of this game, but just, I don't know. It's not what I expected.
It goes on for a bit too long.
Yeah, no, like, in the story mode, it's kind of meh, which is unfortunate. It's better in True Arena when it actually feels like you're doing stuff.
And then you get killed by the actual one shot if you're not paying attention. Which, to be fair, is really easy to dodge, but you know.
Yeah, still rude.
And Gigavolt's not even in the arena, in any capacity.
Reminder about Flynn's reaction.
It's true.
I don't remember.
Clip goes here. I forgot Smash Bros. Was here, actually.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
so much for Beam.
Flynn was doing True Arena during Game Guy's Animal Crossing stream, and he's just like, "Yeah, I beat him! Finally!
Uh-oh.
Finally beat True Arena!" And then, "Excuse me? Excuse me?"
Pictures that preceded Fortnite events.
See, what I don't get about that reaction mostly is, like, how did he not expect something? I would have gone into True Arena fully expecting something.
Yeah.
Because
Illusion
they've
of
done it
safety.
every time.
Illusion of safety.
I mean, to be fair, in all other cases, well, except I think for Triple Deluxe, in the other cases, it was just an upgraded. Well, actually, there was straight up nothing new in Return to Dreamland's True Arena. And in the other ones, it was an
I thought it
upgraded
had-
form of something already existing.
It
done
had
it-
Galactonite.
It did,
Yeah.
but not at the end.
Triple Deluxe had you fight her in her final form without Hypernova. So that's different in a way.
Yeah, but it's still a variant
Sector,
of
yeah,
something
there we
that
go.
already existed.
Yeah, but it's different enough. Since you're not overpowered and can't hit the health bar away. It also feels like one of the hardest final boss in the arena, honestly.
We talking about Sectonia's Soul? Because
Yeah.
I kind of disagree. I don't like that boss.
Oh no, I didn't say I liked it.
Well, no, I don't think it's good.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just saying it's different enough because you don't fight it with Hypernova this time around.
I mean, sure, but I mean, first off, it's not even the same as that. It's like a totally new boss entirely, but
Is it?
pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay then.
But like, it just exemplifies Triple Deluxe's weird obsession with bosses that stay in the background for far too long.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah. I agree.
Cough, cough, pie ribbit.
Like, it's somehow worse than Pirate.
Even for a reward, honestly, it does that. And that's the
Like,
first
she
boss.
freaking does that thing where she teleports at the screen 5 times in a row, like, after every single attack.
Yeah.
Good luck going fast.
It's not even about fast, it's just like, this is just taking up my time for no reason.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're going for a good time.
Watch out for the 5,
5!
you stupid bear!
I can't believe Bear got 5'd.
No, he didn't.
That
Everything
wild
else
bee
got
thing didn't
five,
see it
but-
coming.
Don't get sixth.
Don't get deep sixth.
Don't get bogey on my sixth.
Eh.
Wait, can you hit her during the teleport 5 times thing? Because I've never known that. I mean, that doesn't really fix anything, but
Yeah, no, it.
she still has a
doesn't-
lot of attacks. She's just kind of in the background.
Also, I just remembered, because my sun sign is on the LPIA, we're gonna get a new wave of sign gets.
Oh dear.
So how long before Jeff whiffs a sign get?
I mean, Jeff's barely been in the call this year, so...
Remember how he said there was a comic?
Eh,
A what?
Exactly.
Robobot knows how to play billiards.
Did you know that the Earth is more round than a billiard ball?
Yes.
That doesn't sound right for some reason.
But I think a golf ball is more round than the Earth.
No. Golf balls are lumpy as shit.
I mean,
How
so
are you
is the
defining
Earth.
roundness?
Like uniform surface measurements and everything.
So uniform curvature.
Yeah.
I think there's some fuckery that a ball we perceive as really lumpy is more round than the Earth. Like, I know there are some balls that seem really uniform, but I think there is some technically fuckery with one of those types of balls.
I mean, yeah. If you discount the not round parts of the golf ball, then yes, it's rounder than the Earth.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
mean,
the game
golf
should
balls
have
have
shooting
one-
out of the cannon at the end of the level with the Robobot.
Are you the billiard balls though? Like,
Yeah.
what's going on with billiard balls?
Just the shit on the surface, scratches and whatnot, and
Okay, well that's
I
But the Earth is flat at the poles.
9.
9.
God, I love
mean-
manga Mr. Frosty. He's so
He
serious.
exists.
The manga line is really nice in general.
Yeah. But the doodle line is better.
Oh, for
I think
sure.
it's both roundness and smoothness actually, but it could be maybe I am misremembering.
Yeah, no, I know the Earth is smoother than most other balls, but I think a golf ball is rounder.
yeah, like
Sorry, hearing the Earth talked about being smooth is really funny to me.
I mean smoothness is actually like a well-defined mathematical thing.
Yeah.
Well, you say when you say smooth, I don't think of the aspect. I think the texture.
Oh, I
Well-
thought you were gonna say swab.
So I'm thinking a really soft Earth for some reason.
Soft,
No, I-
glowy
I-
earth.
I
Like one of those Earth stress balls.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Squishy Earth.
Squish. Left, top, right, middle.
Yeah. It's the secret path. I got a...
You sure did. But, yeah, no,
You
like,
never fill your health.
like,
Anyway, as far as that goes, I think it might be the case if you can like are actually considering the water as being the surface and like you don't actually ignore the water and like go down into the ocean for that, then I could accept it, but something still feels wrong.
yeah, no, the Earth is a very smooth spheroid compared to other orbs, but it is not Too spherical.
What is this description?
Orb. It's like all those times in AKDQ where they all shout orb.
Yeah.
That's the call right now.
This one's sneaky.
Yeah.
Orb.
They're
Because,
like,
wait,
by this point,
oh.
you know the gimmick of these types of levels, so we're gonna have to mix it up a bit.
It's a nice touch.
Orb.
Cube.
Cube.
Sphere!
Whoa.
Also, I'm just gonna now I've just been randomly reminded of something I can randomly vent about primary school when they were teaching us about 3D shapes and telling us about what types of shapes rolled. I got really annoyed with the fact that they insinuated that cubes don't roll, and I was like, have you heard of a dice?
I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but
Like,
that's not like we call it rolling dice, but it's not really rolling.
sure, but still, the fact that they said, like, roll, and the fact that dice do roll, a quote-unquote, but it's just like, their example for dice don't roll was just lazily throwing a cube down. It's just like, you could do so much better justice with that.
Please stop rotating too much, thanks. Oops.
Thanks, fucking hell.
And when you say final level of Triple Deluxe, which final level are we talking about?
Which final lever?
Cause like there's the level before the final boss, there's the final extra level.
Also, I disagree because Kirby, this game has a whole Robobot level, and that's just better in my eyes.
I mean, I suppose, yeah.
Because
I can fire lasers too, idiot.
The Robobot is just so good.
Yeah, the Robobot is so versatile and lovely.
It's just like, yo, let's just take all the bosses and heck with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Triple Deluxe had, hey, you see this thing you fought before? How about you eat it instead?
Okay, see, first off, I love the bit where you just straight up eat flowery woods and it takes the health bar with it. But they
It should
double
have been
dip that
saved.
same joke, and I really wish they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they
Like
should
it
have
would have
refused
been
it the
way
one.
funnier if they just did it with Sectonia. Like, I really like the stare down between her and Kirby just before he shoots back the laser, but yeah.
Well, yeah, that's just a thing, really. I am easily bothered by shit I remember about being taught in school. It's just like, I don't care if that's petty.
I mean, yeah, I
It's
know the
just-
final level has the saving the what are their faces? I will use beam and I will like it. Every time I've gotten beam, I've had to replace it.
Sky people, something like that. Whatever.
Flormers.
People of the sky.
Forum. The
Florum.
forum. The ones that
You got the sticker.
High
We
Ribbit.
got a sticker of them earlier too.
Yeah, you should have remembered.
I've not heard the words forum plug so much since watching LPIA in the past.
Oh god. Yeah, forum plug just got thrown around like just any old thing.
No, it's just a Discord plug.
And even then we don't say it that much.
Well, that's
There you
also
go.
because the bot does it on its own.
Yeah, the bot stole our jobs.
Thanks,
that's
yeah. You made the joke for me.
Well, just make it go faster.
No, I mean, I was actually thanking her. Like, genuinely.
Just make it go faster.
Trying, okay.
Can you not mark my motor mouth?
I can't match anything in this call. Can't you hear how much I stutter every time? Come on.
Look, you've got an excuse to be playing English on hard mode.
That's true.
All of us, we don't have any fucking excuses. We're good dumbasses.
Freddy's does too,
I have an
yeah.
excuse.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you do.
and he's better at it than me.
Okay, so I want to go down there. How do I screw this up? Because I forgot they do this in this game.
I don't remember actually.
Can you
You
go
just
up?
like spin out.
Oh, that's right. Can't you go in the background?
I sure can.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's really rude how they just do stuff like that, but it's also great how they just expect you to just learn this stuff.
They do it a bunch too.
It's a little bit worse in Triple Deluxe with that tree puzzle in one of the extra levels. Because you don't need to do that until one of the extra levels. Every time it shows up, you're totally fine just going maximum power.
Yeah. I should actually put efforts into trying to learn a second language at some point.
Me too.
I know German pretty well. I mean, I also lived there for almost 4 years, so.
Great.
I know French.
You know what?
I
I
know
never would have
French.
guessed this.
Something about the way he said that.
Oh, if programming languages count, I would at least have some secondary or tertiary languages to claim to fame.
Me too.
Me, some kind. I programmed an ear of corn. I've never mentioned that before.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, game guy also has.
I want them to make corn playable.
Yeah, but
Please.
like, then again, like I was gonna say how game guy is bilingual in programming, but then I realized Lua and Python are very similar. So
Oh gosh, Train of Confusion level, my favorite.
yeah, it's just like Python and Lua are similar enough where it's like you can basically copy and paste code from one to the other and it nearly works.
When is Core 2 coming out?
I don't know, man. I should make a corn 2 level.
Ah, gosh. So yeah, I've dabbled in Python, a bit of JavaScript, not too
Nice
much
jackpot.
Lua. I've tried to work with HTML and CSS, but
Oh.
I don't like website scripting.
I need to learn that because there's a lot of places that actually are looking for webmasters.
I have something important I need to tell you guys.
Please.
Oh.
February 22nd, 2022, or 2222022, is on a Tuesday.
Oh.
The Ultimate Tuesday.
The Ultimate
Me
Tuesday.
too.
That Tuesday is going to be one of the most powerful Tuesdays in centuries.
I'm upset that the Ultimate Palindrome Day a couple weeks back wasn't on a Tuesday.
Already, Colum? You're gonna be so powerful for one day.
Callum will be unstoppable. You know that
Wow.
grandpa that got too powerful from prayers?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Only
be Callum.
Callum for
Callum will
one
be
day.
Callum will be that grandpa.
Callum will
Okay, I've heard
transcend
enough.
beyond Super Saiyan.
Okay, Kidlo.
Goodbye, Kidlo.
Okay, but Callum, here's the thing: it's not your birthday over here.
I hope he hopped in on Callum will be that grandpa.
Callum will be that grandpa.
That man.
But he won't be Desert Grandpa.
No, Desert Grandpa's on a league in his own.
Yeah, Desert Grandpa is unfathomably grandpa. He's so much grandpa
Oh
that
yeah,
it's
also happy birthday, Callum, I guess.
grandpa.
Happy birth-
Surpass.
Even
I
if
know
it's
how to
the
play
continuous
Beam.
way to
I've
talk
played Super Kirby
Hey,
Clash.
Kidlo, we're talking about
Let's
grandpas.
time stop.
Powerful grandpa.
I see that.
No, you can't. You can hear that.
No.
You are correct.
Beam can time stop in the Kirby Clash games. Oops.
The water do
Look at watermelon.
Wazarudo.
Zarbarbar.
the barber.
The burrito.
It's a nice gesture for them to actually give the hammer ability in here, even though you're so likely to already have it.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm pretty sure you need it to even get in here, but I mean, you never know.
Well,
I mean, if you die in this room,
if
die
you
in this
die
room,
in
you
the
die for real.
game, you die in real life.
I can't believe that the Howman H logo is just the Kingdom Hearts 2 logo with a line in the middle.
I can't believe Kidlo made a Kingdom Hearts joke.
Probably right before the stream ends.
Probably.
Assuming you work tonight.
Yeah.
He
Of
sure
course.
does.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm actually thinking I may want to save
Wrap it
Boss
up.
Man for next time.
Yeah,
Yes.
might be wise.
Would be an idea.
Kind of pushing it
Speedrun.
a little bit.
Speedrun.
I mean, there's only so much speedrunning I can do in an auto-scroll level.
Yeah.
I know. I wasn't saying speedrun the boss, I said speedrun the level.
Reminder, super anime, as opposed to regular anime.
Which is assuming that the rest of KH is just regular anime. Which is an accurate description.
My train!
You hijacked the crane
I'm a robot, I'll do what I want.
from the
Now blow,
poor water
now
dig.
blow it up.
No!
I have more respect than that. It's my train, but I don't want it. So I leave it be to continue in peace.
Hey kiddo, if you dig, yeah,
I have
you don't.
Have you dug?
yeah, I already dig dug.
I want to kill this ladle before the scream ends, but I've got like 2 minutes before my dig is off cooldown.
How much damage does here's Vars anime. I agree with that. How much damage does Berry do?
Depends on how much.
Doesn't
you
matter,
do
it's
your
dead.
story, I think.
It's based on rank and such.
Well, there goes the ladle.
Get out of
Well,
here,
in
Guardian Ladle!
In 70 seconds, I can hug and hopefully summon another boss.
I don't
Right
think
before-
I can,
right before the stream ends.
I don't think I got beef.
Summoning boss doesn't give
22 minutes.
levels,
Unfortunate.
but attacking the boss does. Unless I'm mistaken, Leia might correct me, maybe. I mean, the summoner gets ore chunks.
Thanks.
34 seconds. Ah.
Mind.
Reply.
Or, I'm sorry, Recoda mind.
What was that sound?
Darwin.
I am
Darwin.
heavily disgusted.
It's
Why are
Darwin.
you being disgusted by Darwin?
He's a good boy.
I'm not
I'm
disgusted by the person. I'm not disgusted by whatever the hell Darwin is. I'm disgusted by the noise.
Who Darwin
Cool,
is.
cool down a
Fair, I
moment.
don't either.
Ugh, I'm disgusted. So disgusted. I'm ending the stream.
Or at least I got a
Okay.
critical hug.
This is a very dumb question. What the hell's Darwin from?
I don't know. Ask the elevator guardian.
Apparently.
Oh, okay. I wasn't even the one who summoned the elevator guardian.
That's a lot of HP.
For a weak
That's
boss,
the elevator
yeah.
guard.
Yeah.
I think there's something still up with the boss tiers. I mean, I did buff the HP. I just think these aren't actually weak bosses, but for some reason it's labeling them as such. Because I feel like this is a stronger
Strong.
thing.
Yeah.
I'd look
feels
into it,
strong.
but I don't really have time to right now, so...
But for the
Plus,
time being, you can
strong.
try and kill the elevator guardian.
Anyway, goodbye everybody, I'll see you Monday!
Goodbye.
Unless bed wins.
Well, you know.